I just watch so I can make like insults at opportune time.
In
I-
real time.
We're back on. We're back live, and also, I generally am in chat on my Twitch stream so that I can reply to people when they have questions or anything that they want to talk about. So,
I always have it on just in case because I know my shit likes to fuck up, so I can always keep track of what happens if I fuck up my computer or something.
I hate you,
Leo.
Right.
I see myself in the stream. I'm in the Matrix.
Leo.
You're part of the system
I got
now.
a new stuffy.
cool.
Oh man, I don't like the way you say
Cute
that.
puppy.
Oh my god, fucking what the hell? You ever make a window too big? Can't make it smaller.
Yeah, all the time.
All right, is everybody here?
Yeah.
No.
We joke in software
I believe so.
engineering. One of the easiest ways to fuck with a software engineer is resizing everything and seeing if it works.
Oh no.
Also, if you join, if the people in this Discord also join the stream, it'll inflate my viewer count. That will look good for Twitch, so that
There we
we can
go.
get affiliates.
Yeah,
I'll do that. I'll do that for the viewer count.
I'm doing it, but it's weird.
Hit me with the plug.
All right, I need to get into Urok character. Eggs, alcohol. All right, axes. All right, there we go.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
All
I'm gonna
right.
fuck you all up. There we go. Okay, I'm at my pansy.
Is,
All right.
is everybody ready?
I keep 2 Urogs on my desk now.
We're exception.
Let's go.
I don't see myself in
You
the
don't?
street. Feels bad, man.
I know. You went ugly boy. Anyway.
Sad face.
Okay. So, last time, if you all remember, you faced insurmountable odds at the mausoleum in order to discover the identity of the coven and their leader who was attacking you in the Scaled Alliance. You also discovered that Mikhail, his father, is a man known as Strahd, who is actually a vampire and also quite a good baker.
Good dad, Strahd.
Good dad, Strahd.
Strahd bod.
But yeah, so you guys were on your way after discovering that Misha was no longer responding and you could not make your way home directly. You had to find a way home with the help of Strahd. As you enter the well candle-lit castle, you can see several servants scurrying about, but you come to that familiar room with the wall-to-wall bookcases leading into a small kitchen that smells delightful. Mikhail looks nervous, and Mr. Darrow, he looks pretty nervous as well. They aren't sure why Misha would not respond. What would you guys like to do? You're muted.
I am muted. You said we're wall to wall with books?
So every wall is covered with a bookcase.
Okay. I'm gonna pace a little bit nervously and then start examining the bookcase for anything that we can find related to our encounter.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me d20. Add your intelligence modifier.
That is going to be a 17.
17. So as you look across the bookcase, there's lots of unfamiliar words. Many of these books are written in other languages. Draconic. You see a couple in a common language, but you can't seem to understand the dictation or the grammar of it. It seems strange. But you do find a couple books in Elvish that you do seem to know a little bit about. Go ahead.
Can I use comprehend languages?
Oh, go ahead.
As a ritual?
Okay. Are you going to take 10 minutes to do that?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Since I
So
don't think we're doing anything else right now.
So
while you're doing that,
so what are we looking for here?
Way back home.
He's
Is
kind
he ask-
he's kind of directing that question to Trax.
Okay. I'm looking for anything that can give us evidence to what we just saw, who that person is, how he may be connected at large here, anything that we can use to defeat them.
We could probably ask one of the what is
Yeah,
the
Mr. Zarovich.
yeah, we can ask Mr. Zarovich. We can also ask like Mikhail and Rembrandt.
Are they looking okay enough to answer that question?
they're currently kind of pacing around waiting for Strahd. He seems to have been called, but has yet to arrive.
Would either of you two have any idea where we could find more information on this?
Rembrandt kind of looks. He looks around, shakes his head. I'm not really the book reading type. Mikhail?
Are you familiar
Mikhail
with the
kind of.
Are you familiar with the Smiling Man at all? Like, have you had encounters with him before?
Not since I've joined the group. We haven't seen anything like that.
This is brand new for you guys.
Mikhail kind of turns and. That was a Nightwalker. Giant beasts of shadow. I don't know how he could summon one like that.
Tell me more about the Nightwalker, since you seem to know what that is.
I've only ever heard horror stories about them. Giant beasts that walk around, absorbing the life force from everything they get near.
I think I shared what Gossamer saw, right? With the
Mm-hmm.
ritual and the sword.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember, I'm pretty fucked up right now, actually. Oh, I'm super fucked up right now.
Same.
And not in a good way.
I
I'm gonna
might
turn
have
to
the
Dura.
headache.
I'm gonna look at Dura, already black eye, both my nostrils bleeding. It's like bruised. Okay, can I get some alcohol?
We're all pretty fucked up too, Rog. I'm not doing terrible, but like I could use some rest myself.
Nah, I just literally want to drink. It's just like, just take the edge off.
I'm I'm gonna hold up a flask like, let's just cheer to not dying.
I'll let you go first, and I'll just wait. Mm.
I think I've got like, I'll take a swig and I'll hand it to you. Like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, that cracked my
I
neck.
want this headache to go away.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'll turn to Evangeline and be like, you okay?
No,
So
I don't even know what happened. My head just won't stop pounding.
hands
Your
her the
goat
flask.
is terrifying. Swear to God, you forgot who you were. You forgot who you were. Straight up just looked at me and said, "Who are you?" And then your goat just its tongue attached to your forehead, and all of a sudden you remembered.
It actually kind of made me not hate the goat more.
All right, that's like a +1 for the goat.
Goat is
I
beginning to win
mean,
the popular
it's
vote.
a quote unquote +1. It's a
Like,
supposedly,
if it's anything,
good
it's a
thing.
reason
Hold
to
up,
keep
just
him.
here you
Quotation marks behind me.
go. Yeah, no, it don't like the goat. We don't need the goat to get you your memories back, Eva. You need to knock out Ganir and knock the memories out of him and give them back to you.
I was
Knock.
up for seeing Ganir, right? I didn't go down at that point.
You were all up for Singanir,
Yeah.
except Evangeline.
Okay, yeah.
All
We're
I
like,
remember was getting hit by that lady, and then next thing I know, I'm holding waffles and I'm grabbed Dura and we're leaving the mausoleum.
That was our first time actually meeting Ganir in person. We just kind of like know about him because I've talked about him.
Yeah, and I'll like kind of turn back there and be like kind of +1 for Ganir, I guess. Oh,
I mean, I have my doubts on Ganir. Ganir based off of my religious background. I know that he doesn't work for free, and everything comes at a cost. So
Yes.
it's not
uh,
it's not something it's not something to be like +1 for. It's like he's going to cash it in later.
well,
My existence is him catching something in, so.
yeah, that was what I was gonna say. He has an attachment, kind of like how I'll kill anything that hurts her. He's kind of we're kindred spirits there, so I think he's okay for now.
Okay.
As long as she's good with us.
Trax
Still,
hasn't been paying attention. He's trying to find books.
This is to give
I
you
think-
time to do your ritual.
I was gonna say, I think I finished it. I think I finished it by about now.
he's Pansy's not exactly helping, but he's trying to help. He's going to bookcase to bookcase, trying to find something that might be worthwhile in terms of looking. But he doesn't even know what to look for, and he's short, so he can only reach the
So-
small bookshelves.
As you reach the culmination of your spell, and the magic effects begin to take effect, you watch as several of the books around the bookcase begin to shuffle out one by one, and they begin to flap around the room. You can see the text on the books has also begun to move, kind of streaming off of the books. And as you finally manage to exact your spell, a single book lands on the table. You can read it, although none of the rest of you can read it, as it is in an unknown language.
I
But as you
read unknown
begin,
language.
oh shit, really?
Yeah,
Well, I
like,
guess you.
the Pokemon letters.
So, Trax, as your character begins to scroll through the notes and the letters, and it begins to form grammar, and your mind begins to translate it. It seems to be every bit of information in this library about the Coven of Shadows.
Oh, awesome. What do I see?
You learn specifically that the leader of the Coven's name is Crichton.
Is that with a K or a C?
It's with a C.
Crichton.
I have that spelled wrong then too.
Crichton the
That's fine.
Cretin.
As long as you get the phonetics.
Okay. Oh god.
The
my pen fell.
Crichton. All right.
He
So
seems to have originally been a pirate, hailing from the Sword Coast.
that's an interesting twist. All right.
I need a sharper pencil.
It seems the two biggest pieces of information as you read, just to summarize it, his brutal tactics led him to leading one of the most powerful covens in all of Shadowfell.
And then, or was that it?
His love of invading worlds causes him to pursue entrance into other planes.
Yeah,
Ah,
I'm just gonna leave that there.
makes sense now.
The last
right.
piece of information you find is corrupted in some way. The letters, as you begin to read further through the book,
Mhm.
the letters begin to burn in this strange dark green flame,
Do I read?
erasing them from existence. Before they completely disappear before you, you manage to read a name and a small summary of who they are. The benefactor of this coven appears to be a woman known as Valina. From the small paragraph that you were able to read, it appears that she is some immortal Lich Queen.
Lich? LICH?
Lich.
Oh fuck.
And it seems that she has little interest in the comings and goings of mortals, but she tends to have her fingers in many dealings with immortals.
Kind of makes sense for a powerful coven invading other worlds. All right, I'm gonna take a minute and then kind of sit back. That's a lot of information. I'm gonna take a cup, some tea leaves, and some water, and I'm gonna prestigitate it to be warm. And then I'm gonna sip my tea for a second and very nervously kind of echo these words to the rest of the party and say, Listen, I've found something." So tea kind of calms me down a little bit. I become a little bit more coherent. So it seems about the Coven of Shadows, they have a leader. His name is Crichton. He seems to have been a pirate from the Sword Coast. Did it mention how he came into the Coven of Shadows, or
He was brought directly by the previous leader.
he was brought directly by the previous leader? He is known for brutal, brutal tactics and warfare, and it was how he came to be the leader of the coven here. They are a very powerful coven, but more importantly, they seem to have a love of invading other worlds and planes, and that would make sense why we've seen them in ours. This is not good news, particularly the fact they have a benefactor. I couldn't catch much information about her. It burned away from me. Did I recognize anything about it burning away?
The
That make any
magic,
sense to me?
so just based on your training in the arcane,
Mhm.
you've never seen a spell that seems to be able to have such reach. Usually, a person has to be near an object they want to burn with magic. This spell seems to have taken effect as soon as you read her name.
There is very bizarre magic here, far more powerful than I feel capable of.
Is that something? Is that something that would be determined by something that might be religious based?
It would not.
Okay.
Well, as good news as I'm gonna point to the paladin, it would appear that uh, one of their benefactors is an immortal lich queen.
Okay. Does that ring any bells for me?
Quite concerning.
You have heard the term lich used once, and it was in an almost unbelievable story that Ori had told you when he had met a lich during his travels and had a few drinks with her. From the story, you got the sense that he was just exaggerating because it never erupted into violence. It seemed to just be a story about making a drinking buddy with a lich.
Okay. I don't. Hmm. I don't divulge this information because it doesn't seem very important as of now. But but should it become more important later, he will say something about it.
Did I find anything about the magic of the ritual? What ritual would have caused a summoning like that?
The fire, or
Not the fire. The
oh,
summoning
the
of the
book.
yeah.
Um, it seems like the magic of the room. As it happened, you kind of got the sense that as you began to cast comprehend languages, the
Oh,
room reacted to your magic and began to gather what you wanted.
pretty cool.
Although,
Did,
because it was burned away, it doesn't seem to go back in to any other books.
Mhm.
We're gonna have
Very.
to apologize to the to um.
Well, it would appear that this was a trigger effect. This would have occurred whether I had read it or somebody else had read it.
We're gonna have to apologize to Mr. Zarovich about burning his books. So.
Apologize to me for what? As he walks into the room. He's
um.
wearing a different apron now. This one is more of a lavender color, and it has two flowers on it. One flower's kind of leaning down, and the other flower is saying, "Hang in there."
It doesn't have it like a cat, like.
No, it does not. It's just the flower.
It's like is the other one flower trying to water the other one?
A little bit, a little bit. There's a little watering can.
But he kind of turns to Zarovich, Mr. Zarovich, and he's like, we were reading one of your books, and as soon as we read a name, it started bursting into green flame. So, I
I'll
apologize.
Green
I'll explain
flame.
what happened.
You said the name was Valina.
Correct.
I have heard that name.
Do
There
you
is a researcher in your world. I've met him once before. He studies the supernatural. I think his name was Tom Cunning.
Urog audibly chuckles.
But I believe he mentioned her to me in our last discussion. She is mentioned in several planes as a mythical figure.
How often have you been to our plane?
Once or twice. The first time for the food, the second time for an interview.
An interview for what?
A vampire.
Oh my god.
But
Oh my god.
All right, guys, that's the show tonight. Thanks for coming to the stream.
30-minute D&D, that was great.
Wow, guys.
We
Really
made it
nailed that
30
one.
minutes.
Ooh, that's
Title
hard to
card.
top.
Title
Ooh.
card.
Good dad
All
joke.
right.
So as he comes back, I imagine Mikhail's gonna kind of explain the situation to him too.
Mikhail interrupts as you guys are talking about magic and Valina.
Mhm.
Misha's not responding. We need to get back to the Scaled Alliance. Oh,
shit.
son, why didn't you say so early? Allow me. And he
Wait.
flicks his fingers together. No, nothing's happened yet.
Oh, okay.
He just snaps, and then you're all kind of standing there waiting for something to happen.
Okay.
Any second now.
Kind of.
A sort of mist begins to kind of flow through the doorways. It had to catch up with me.
I'm gonna ask him.
Do you have any cookies?
Are you really asking that right now? We gotta go.
Unfortunately, you had eaten all of the ones I'd baked today, but perhaps next time.
It's just a compliment. They're really good.
I'm gonna invite him to join us.
Unfortunately, I do have matters to attend to here on this plane. Every time I leave, the veil gets a little thinner.
Would you fight the Coven of Shadows here, in your own plane?
If they were here, they had run like cowards before I had the chance to spill their blood. And you see his eyes go a little bloodshot for a second, and his fangs are more apparent, and his claws are a little more sharp than they usually are.
Good to know. We'll do our best to send them back to you if we don't get to them
Here's
first.
hoping. Suddenly, the mist begins to envelop you all. And as it clears, you are outside of your home, back in the Scaled Alliance.
I think
Something is strange, though. Go ahead, Pansy.
I think we should have probably told him about the Nightwalker in his plane before we left, but
I think we did, didn't we?
Mikhail
Oh
told him.
yeah.
So immediately you watch as Mikhail and Rembrandt bolt into the house. You all notice there's blood trails in the snow.
oh shit.
Away from the house?
Windows are broken, yes, away from the house. Coming from the house, but away from the house. Large footprints trailing after carriage tracks in the snow. Blood continually pooling for a few more feet after the tracks, but then they stop.
After me?
Okay, so Pansy's gonna immediately go to check if he's not gonna go into the house because they already got that. He's gonna follow the tracks.
Is there
You're
a
just going to
second
start following
story?
the tracks?
He's gonna follow the tracks up to the point where it stops, and then he's gonna search that area.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
butterscotch
I'm gonna jump on the roof again
and help him.
because that helped tremendously last time.
Can
so
somebody?
we're gonna start with jumping on the roof. Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check.
Oh, acrobatics? I thought I was just gonna vault.
Oh yeah, go ahead with the athletics then. A 10, unfortunately, just from the wounds you've sustained over the last bit of time, as you try to pull yourself up, you break one of the wounds and it begins to bleed, and you're just you just don't have the strength at the moment.
I'm just slow climb willpower through it.
Can someone
Pansy,
can someone
as you
check
run
on
after the tracks.
Sorry, can someone check
Go
on
ahead.
our wagon and I just take off?
I'm gonna go with Pansy. I don't know the wagon,
I'm
but
gonna
Okay.
climb down
Hey.
for the wagon.
Hey, hey Eva, let's go check out the wagon. Let's go.
Okay, so as you guys go check out the wagon, it looks like nothing is disturbed. As you two continue to walk down the tracks, you go for about 5 minutes, and the tracks don't end. The wagon tracks keep going further into the mountainside.
the blood trails ended though, right?
The blood trails did end.
Okay, so he's going to check. He's going to check how old these
The
are.
the big footprints in the ground, they seem to be going with the tracks as well, following them
He's gonna,
closely
Can
behind.
I send Gossamer out a little bit further for the tracks,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna stay with Pansy.
Pansy's gonna
Okay.
check
What
out.
did you want to do, Pansy?
Pansy's gonna check how old this blood is.
Go ahead and make a survival check.
17.
17. They seem to be about an hour old. It looks like luckily there hasn't been snowfall since you guys had arrived back at the house, but the tracks are fairly fresh, about an hour. Those at the wagon, you do hear a grunt come from inside the house.
He's gonna.
Do I have a visual on the lizards? Are they
Yeah.
okay?
They're fine.
Okay, immediately
It's just a bit spooked.
swerve to the house, and I'm just gonna jump through a window. I don't care at this point.
You jump through one of the broken windows, and you can see Mikhail is like trying his best to get Misha to wake up, while Rembrandt is pulling these large stakes out of her body. She was impaled into the wall by about 5 spears that went through the wall halfway. She seems to be unconscious, and there are about 10 bodies ripped to shreds in the room.
So I know this isn't probably what the party wants, but Pansy's going to tell Trax, hey, can you tell everyone that I'm gonna go on ahead and check out where this is going? I'm not gonna engage in combat, but we should start following this while this is still fresh. This is like an hour old.
Gossamer's already up there while he's been studying this, right?
So Gossamer can tell that this trail goes straight into the mountains, and it seems to
Far.
continue even through that. It seems to be Gossamer can fly pretty fast, and he travels quite a bit of land while you guys are investigating. It goes on for about 2 miles before it reaches the kind of inner sanctum of the mountain and goes into a cavern.
Okay, I'm gonna share this and where the cavern is with Pansy.
God.
You also actually go ahead and make me a perception check for your bird, because
Sure.
this might be hard to spot.
Is it based on sight?
Yes, it would be.
Okay, fantastic. I have advantage.
God, bruh. Like, I don't know what to do in this situation. I think I gotta ring everyone together so that we can go on our search party.
So
Hey, we found Misha in the house, right?
Misha was in the house, yes. A 20?
21.
21? There is
Blackjack.
a figure kind of towards the mountain path, almost near the cavern entrance, but they seem to be kind of steeped against one of the cliff faces of the mountain, just heavily breathing. Their appearance is reflective, It almost looks like they're made of metal.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna share that. And then I'm gonna tell Pansy, all right, we know where they are. We should gather the party and go after this.
I forgot that you can do that. Let's gather our party and then let's reconvene. We shouldn't talk too long. We need to go. We can talk
So
while we
back
walk.
in the house, while they were investigating, what are you guys investigating inside the house?
I wanted to help with the
I want to
removal of the
look at
stake
the.
situation.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a strength check, Urog. And then what did you want to do, Jura?
Favorite.
I was gonna investigate the bodies that were torn up because there's 10 bodies torn up thereabout, right?
Yeah. So go ahead and make me an investigation check while you're doing that. Urog,
Second number 3 in a row.
as you try to pull the spears out of her body, you kind of catch yourself on one of them, and another wound reopens. So you leave the rest of the heavy lifting to the other two. As they finally pull the last stake out of her, she kind of falls to the ground, and she takes a deep breath. Ursula! She looks frightened, and you watch as Mikhail and Rembrandt hold her down, and Mikhail begins to whisper to her, "It's okay. The danger's gone. You did great. What happened?" And she breathes for a second. We're going to go back to Dura. Dura, what did you roll for investigation?
I got a 6.
A 6? You've never seen these people before, and what you can gather is that they're not related to any of the enemies that you've made in the Scaled Alliance.
So he's gonna. God damn it! This situation sucks because we didn't even get a rest.
So, Misha, to the best of her abilities, this is when Trax and Pansy walk in. You guys hear Misha talking. I don't know who they were, but they came in fast. I only had so much time to protect Uzula.
As Pansy walks in, he's like, but and then he's kind of indicating towards the path of the blood. So he thought they were taken away, like that's why there was blood. But he sees Misha and is like, and he runs over. He's like, well, I'm tapped out, but have this, and then he applies like a salve that he's been
Mikhail
carrying.
stops you before you do. Don't worry about her. She'll heal on her own. She's special in that regard. I'm not sure how they figured you out so quickly, Misha. I don't know either, but you hear one of her bones snap back in place as her ribs begin to crack and the skin begins to weave back together.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Trax is gonna look very confused, but kind of just be like, "All right, I think I've seen worse at this point."
Urag will
Um,
nod approvingly and immediately turn for Zormran.
Zormran is gone. Misha looks at you looking around and says, Zormran went after Uzula. They grabbed her and pulled her
Wait,
away while they held me down.
We need
would
to.
I be able to tell from the hawk if that was Zormrand?
It
Who's
looked
breathing
like
heavily?
Zormran.
I'm gonna share that.
We need to.
He's where? He's where?
We need to start going. This is the amount the according to how old the blood is, it's only been about an hour. We need to go.
I'm gonna kneel by Misha
Now.
and ask if she can travel.
I will be able to travel soon enough, but not now. She looks to Mikhail and to Rembrandt, who also were knocked unconscious in the last fight
Yeah.
once, who don't look like they're battle ready at all. We'll stay here. I don't think we can handle another bout.
I don't think we can either, but we need to
I don't
we
think
need to
we
we
can.
need to go and see if we can do anything. We can't just
We need to
leave
find
them.
Zormran.
I'm
We'll
tapped.
come after you as soon as we can,
I'm
once Misha's legs have healed.
I'm tapped out. I have no spells and I don't have any more lay on hands, so I'm pretty screwed too. But we need to do something.
We'll
I
try
don't
to
know
catch up with you.
how safe we are here too. So did she give any details about who attacked her?
So, from what you guys can tell about the armor that these people are wearing, it's tattered. Most of the armor looks scavenged. The one thing that is the same on all of them is a wolf's head emblazoned on all of the fronts of their chest. It seems to be drawn in red paint to mimic the look of blood spatter.
Have you guys seen this before?
I don't know, but I don't think we have time to even assess this. We need to go.
I mean, I'll at least make a mental note of it. But yeah, we should agree with Pansy.
We can make assessments on what these are, who they are, what these may be. Those bodies are not going anywhere. We need to go now.
Let's at least find Zormrand.
Yeah, go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Okay.
Who?
Me.
Ah.
Did that trigger? There we go. Oh, first one's the valid one. Sorry.
Okay. I mean, this is up to you, Oscar. Does that succeed?
No.
No? All right.
Okay.
Go
So,
ahead.
I'm kind of just in like a hazy fury, and it triggers into a rage, and I'm just out the door. I'm going wherever.
As soon as he
Uh,
darts, Pansy's darting too.
All right, we're all gonna go.
I
Cue
can't lose
Midgard
another.
music.
I'm gonna follow after them.
Like I can't lose another friend like that.
But Pansy's not entirely dumb. He's going to go get the lizard, and he's actually going to unhinge. Is that the right term? Frostbite, and then he's going to start
Hitch.
riding unhitch, and then he's going
Okay.
to start riding him towards that direction.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
as
as
you
long
all,
as
Dura and Evangeline, you guys are going as well, right?
I'm gonna send.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna send Gossamer up and keep an eye on us as we travel.
Okay. You guys reach the mouth of this mountain ravine that kind of opens up, this gorge that spills through the mountain path. The tracks continue, but off to the side, you can see huffing and heaving on some stone that he's collapsed on. Zormran, run through with several weapons. He does not look like he has much time left.
What happened?
This black kind of viscous mucus comes out and dribbles past his mouth. They came in so quickly. I did not have a chance to protect her. I knew she was important to your group. I did not want to lose her. But they were strong, and I'm weak. We must make haste to a forge. We must go, Urag.
I will literally pick him up and just run to the nearest forge that I know.
Due to his weight, you kind of take his arm and you help him as he and you begin to make your way back. Does anybody stop them?
No, I want to see Zormrand live.
Okay.
Pansy wants to help, but he also kind of knows that this is not like a organic individual, so there's no way to possibly heal him with anything that he has. Plus, he's tapped out. So
Before I fully leave the area, I'm gonna turn towards Pansy and I'll be like, "Catch!" And I'm gonna toss him that potion of invisibility to use in this
Okay.
situation in case he needs it.
All right. So, as the rest of you continue on through the mountain path, you reach the entrance of a cave. Two flags are blowing in the wind on either side of the entrance. They have the face of a wolf stitched into them, splattered with blood. You can see entrails of all kinds kind of hanging on the posts, atop by two heads. One head is human, the other head is dragonborn. About 10 feet into the cave mouth, you can all see a door. It seems to have been made with wood and kind of shunted to the sides of the cavern entrance.
Who's with me right now as I'm trying to go at this?
Trax, Evangeline, and Dura, and Pansy are currently the ones who are in front of this.
Okay, then I'm gonna mention something to their team. So I know that a lot of us are not feeling well right now. We've used a lot in our fight recently. If we are able to see them within range, and they aren't doing anything that might possibly be aggressive in any sort of way, we should try and stay away from them and take an hour rest if we can, so that we can get some of our things back up.
I would love to say that they're not going to be aggressive, but I don't have any evidence towards that.
We s-
And the bloody flags in Wolf's head. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
and with the warning of two heads.
I definitely. Oop. I think we lost.
yeah.
What's up?
Try.
No, I'm still here. I'm just my computer's lagging
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Can you
that's
hear what we've been saying?
and not come through again. No, I can hear you just fine. It's whenever I talk, for some reason, it's just like, I don't wanna.
Yeah.
So, I was saying they're not exactly friendly. I mean, there's two heads on stakes right now, so.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is they're not being aggressive to Uzula. If we can have a moment's rest, we should take it.
I vote with that as well.
We need that
That's
rest.
fair.
And be cautious.
If we can watch the scenario from afar and they're not being aggressive to Uzla at that moment in time, we should take that moment's rest so that we have a better fighting chance. Anyways, we should enter and try to be as silent as we possibly can.
Drax doesn't feel great about this without Urog, but I don't really see much other choice that we have.
We don't have a choice. He's going to nod towards everyone, and then he's going to open the door.
By the way, I've been disguised.
Okay.
I butterscotched when we got back.
So as you guys walk through the first 10 feet of the cavern, you see something. All of you see this. There are strange gemstones that seem to be growing off the surface of the cavern walls. They are deep crimson red. And as each of you get kind of near one, you can hear a faint hum from each of these gemstones.
Is there anything magical?
From what you know, this seems to be more of a chemical reaction than a magical one.
Oh, lovely. Guys, we're doing drugs.
Yeah.
The crystals do.
He's
The
gonna
crystals do mean something.
he's gonna continue moving on as they kind of have this small conversation. He's gonna ask, well, it's a chemical reaction. Is it dangerous?
I don't think I detect anything about it. All I know is that it's doing something, right?
When one of you steps kind of too close to one, you hear a faint humming, and it begins to glow a little bit.
Oh, fuck. This is gonna be bad.
I think we should just be careful.
Pansy
Beware
at this
the
point is gonna try to enter stealth and stay away from the crystals as best as he can.
So as you guys open that door, that leads further into the cavern. I'm gonna need all of you to make stealth checks, unless you'd rather not be stealthy.
I think stealthy.
No, I'm gonna be stealthy.
Chance, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I don't want to take any options from you.
Pansy got that potion of invisibility from me.
He's not gonna use it because of this instance where there's crystals. It's not gonna matter.
Just wanted to let you know.
No, I know.
Wow, 2 18s so far. Not bad, guys.
I got 18 as well, but that's 18 on a roll, so I don't know. That's +1. Oh, I have to do it at disadvantage. God damn it. Okay, that's not too bad. 17.
I got
Works
11.
in Evangeline's favor since she has a giant headache and all she wants is silence.
Okay. 18, 18, 17, and 11. Okay. So we're gonna stop there for a second, and we're gonna go back to
Oh
Urok.
no! I was happy to let them play for a little bit. No,
So
it's sad where I am.
Urog, as you continue to help Zormran on the way to the city, you reach the edge of the city. He's huffing and heaving, and this oil-like substance begins to leak from parts of his body, specifically the ones where he's been impaled. His mouth, his eyes begin to leak a little bit. He does not look good. And as you guys reach Aaron Orenson's forge, he's not there at the moment, but there's no time for courtesy right now.
I'll just kick that fucking door down. I'll buy him a new one.
So you walk into their forge, and immediately Zormran grabs one of the hammers and he begins to pound against a plate on his chest. While he does, I need you. There's no time left. The chrysalis must be broken, whether it's ready or not. You will need your weapon in its second state for this. There is only one ritual left. I'm so sorry, Urok. And as he turns around, he swings the hammer at your head, and you fall unconscious.
Not hard at my current health level.
As you open your eyes, you're no longer in the forge. You're back home. But something's wrong. There's fighting, flashes of people being wounded. It's familiar. This is when you lost someone dear to you. This is when you lost your friend who was always telling you one day he'd be chief. Visions begin to blur, though. And that's when we're going to go back to the rest of the party.
Like I said, it's sad over here, guys.
So, switching maps, if you're not on Roll20, get there now. Let's see if this works. Do you all see it?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to get rid of Urag.
Yeah.
All right. So, before you, suddenly the unworked stone becomes worked stone, and the building seems to be a lot more made and strong. Stone and brain, catch up, catch up. Before you is two statues. Both of them are bugbears. There are pits of fire that seem to have small embers in them that light up the direct area around you, but most of this hallway is dark.
Do I see any more of those red crystals?
You do not.
I'm a little concerned that that might have been a warning signal.
Yeah, this is the time to use it. He doesn't see any, there aren't any red crystals nearby, right?
There are not.
I'm gonna scout ahead. You guys hang back a little bit, okay?
Should I send Gossamer with you?
I don't think that would be wise, but if you feel like it would be better, I feel like it would be better to split a little bit.
Okay.
Just
Bless
hang
you.
about like just hang
Bless
about
you.
like 10 paces behind
Thank
me,
you.
okay? And I'm going. Mm. I'll make a tap on the ground when where I am, okay? And then he's gonna take the potion of invisibility and he's gonna drink it.
Okay. So, Pansy, as you go invisible, the rest of the party can no longer see you. Where's the...
Invisible angry goblin. Wonderful idea.
Okay. He's gonna move up about here. And then he's gonna tap the
Okay.
ground of where he is. So if you guys are watching, you'll maybe see like a little dust. What does he see from this location around him?
So, Pansy, from what you can tell, there seems to be bars on some of the walls, seeming to indicate prison cells.
Okay. And is he able to see like anything in between the prison cells?
If you look on the map, it shows you just a little bit. You'll have to get closer.
Oh, that's really cool. That's a really neat like thing that it can do.
Thank you.
He's
That
going
was
to,
really hard to do.
he's is there any like rocks nearby?
There are some like small pebbles and loose bits of stone around you.
Okay, he's gonna take a rock and he's going to like kind of take it with him over here.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
as he gets to this one, he's gonna tap the metal bar.
Okay. You tap it.
And
You don't see anyone in this prison cell.
okay, but
Um,
the tap he makes it loud enough, I think, for the others to hear where he is.
okay. So the other members of your party do hear a faint tap coming from down the hall.
He's gonna look back to see if anybody has followed up with him.
We're
Is
hanging
anyone
out.
gonna...
Okay.
Evangeline comes with you.
I'll send Gossamer up. I don't think I
He's
have Gossamer.
gonna move over here. And then he's gonna tap the bars over here as he sees someone on the other end. He's gonna tap twice.
They come up, and you can see kind of... She appears to be an elven woman. Kind of bluish gray skin, long pointed ears, and this kind of fine garb.
Wait.
And she...
Has Pansy indicated to us at all that it's safe to move up?
he just has been banging, or kind of making small sounds to make
Okay.
sure that you know where he is.
Yeah,
I don't know if he indicated anything though.
No, I'm kind of confused. I'm gonna go over to where Evangeline is. Why are you staying in step with me? I told you guys to hang back.
Okay, bye.
You're literally blowing the cover that I'm giving you.
Meanwhile, you're banging on everything like, he bang, he bang.
How high is the ceiling here?
It's about 10 feet.
Okay, so it's not that high.
Did the drow see me?
The elf didn't see you. No. Where is Evangeline's character? Oh, okay, I see it now. I have Urog hidden away under them. Um, they kind of look around and don't see anybody. Hello, is anybody there?
He's not gonna respond, but he's gonna start walking away this direction.
Pansy would have died if you were like, "This is God."
You see someone directly on the other side of the bars. It seems their attention was kind of brought up by the sounds you've been making. Is someone there?
He's not gonna make any noise, and he's gonna walk the other direction. Just let me know if you want me to stop at any point in time, okay?
You're good. I for sure will.
Okay. And he kind of returns to the group and then puts his hand on Evangeline tracks his shoulders really quick and Dura. So on the right hand side, because we're looking from inside the area, right? On the right hand side, there's a drow behind bars on that end and a human. I don't know who they are. Just giving you guys a heads up. They're probably prisoners.
Is there a jailkeeper?
No, I didn't see anything so far.
How far?
I'll keep. Huh?
Is that the entire room?
I don't know. Was that the entire room? Was there anything else over there?
There's like another hallway to explore.
Okay.
You
There's
only
another.
went left. There was right to go.
Yeah. So that's. Well, that's. Yeah. Semantics. I was saying right from our perspective because we came inside the hallway this way. Um.
Okay.
Anyways. Yeah. That's all I saw on that end. Where I'm gonna start heading to the left now. And
Okay.
then he's gonna make a tap, and then he's gonna go that direction.
I'm gonna turn to Dura and Eva and say, if they're prisoners, should we help them?
I mean,
They may have no business being here either.
true, but also we want to be careful in that they're prisoners, but at the same time,
So
they may not be on our side. So if we free them, we could get killed.
True.
Okay.
We don't know
We
why
should
they're here.
do it with caution.
What was that?
I wanted to stop you, Pansy.
Okay, sorry.
You noticed something about this? No, you're good. You haven't done anything yet. You noticed something about that jail cell's specific bars is that the actual gate to the jail cell is ajar. It's open,
Okay.
but you do see figures inside of it. They seem to be sleeping off wounds.
Okay. Do any of them seem like Uzula?
None of them look like Uzula.
Okay, he's going to start walking away from it, and then he notices these guys over on this end, and he's going to stay away from that location. He's going to walk around the metal bars on the floor over here, so that it doesn't make any noise. Oh shit, they're advancing. He's gonna walk over here.
Okay. This person seems to have heard some sounds and are just checking on things. You can see them looking around. They're horribly scarred, and they're missing one of their eyes, but it seems to be some sort of satyr.
Do they look friendly by any chance?
They look mean. This woman looks mean.
Okay.
She's carrying a long maul.
Okay. I'm gonna now that I'm in a position where I actually have to pay attention to intent. He's going to be making insight checks or something similar to see if they know where he is or are acting like they might be because he's
Okay.
invisible right now. He doesn't know if he's gonna get caught. So he has to be a little bit more observant about their expressions. He's gonna go over here.
Okay. You do see Uzula in that jail cell.
Um, Give me 1 second.
1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi.
He's going to take. Oh, how does she look? But that's the first. That's the first question, I guess.
She doesn't look any worse for wear other than that she's unconscious.
Oh, she's not. She's not conscious.
Surprisingly, from what you guys saw, she looks absolutely untouched.
Okay. He's going to take. He's going to take his signet ring. He's going to take his signet ring, and he's gonna toss it at her.
Right. Back to Urag. Urag, you're in a small forested area. There's fog all around you. Something strange happens as the trees begin to rot away, as if time is going by quickly. Suddenly, you're drawn to this place. As more of your own memories flash before you, you see other memories. You see a towering temple surrounded by a glorious city made of obsidian. At the center of the city is a gigantic anvil surrounded by lava and molten metal. You can see standing before it a figure encased in obsidian, but there are beginning to show, or cracks are beginning to show upon the surface of the obsidian. You hear a heartbeat for just a brief second before you awaken. You're back with Zormran, who is still going at the plate on his chest. As he pulls it off, you can see a strange mechanism in the center of his chest. A prism made of obsidian with a deep jet black core that seems to irradiate the inside of it, turning the obsidian into a sort of purple color around that jet black center. As you awake, you look to your right, and your great axe no longer resembles the rough obsidian it once did. Crumbled around it are flecks and pieces of obsidian shards. The axe itself has turned into a much more intricately designed weapon. The back of the great axe appears to be the head of a hammer. The front of the great axe is this sharp, wicked blade. The pommel is designed intricately with runes, and this strange leather that wasn't a material on your axe before, but it completely covers the pommel. It is time.
For what?
The last rite must be performed. You must inherit all that I am before it is too late. He places the prism, on the anvil before you. You must smash it.
But I thought we had more time.
As did I. Perhaps in the next life we will. But for now, you know what is important. Forge must be brought back. And he coughs up more of that black viscous oil. Perhaps in time, too, you will bring me back. And he just watches you.
I'll embrace him.
He kind of weakly tries to return the embrace.
And then I'll whisper in his ear, "Say hi to Forge for me." And then I'll, in one motion, pick up the axe and go for the overhead crackdown.
You hear a shattering as the glass around the obsidian breaks. The obsidian shards turn to dust as the axe hits it, and that jet black orb sucks itself up. And a small implosion creates this tear in space and time. For the briefest of moments, you think you may have just ended the world. But as the tear repairs itself and the orb returns, it is now inside of your weapon. And somehow, strangely, it is visible from inside of your weapon. As if this jet black orb devours all light. As if this jet black orb is the only thing that can always be seen. A strange power wells up in you. I need you to roll me a d6.
Shit, I haven't done this on 220 in forever. Okay. Need to move the Discord chat. Whoop. I don't know what this means.
Ooh.
He said ooh.
Urog. A strange power flows from your axe into you, and you see a strange image of a turtle with a gigantic shell on his back. It's spiked with these rigid obsidian black spikes, and molten ore flows in between these spikes. And that's when you realize that it's your shell you're looking at. You now have a +2 to AC, as well as a reaction whenever an enemy hits you. You can do this as many times as your Constitution modifier. You may cast Hellish Rebuke for free.
Jesus Christ.
Dang.
Holy balls.
At level
Alright.
1, obviously.
Um,
That is your Kriya ability, just so you know.
Oh, that's my Kriya ability?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. I have a lot of shit to write down. Okay. I need a highlighter.
Going back to the rest of the party. Pansy, as you throw your ring, go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check.
it's pretty bad. It's 10.
10. You manage to peg Uzula on the shoulder, and she kind of looks around and wakes up, still in this cage. She doesn't see anyone on the outside of the bars, so she just puts her head back down.
He's going to take that rock and then peg her again.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check.
A little better. 11.
11. You hit her again, and she looks around again, this time a little more confused. Is someone there?
Is there any pebbles around? He's gonna try to throw it at the signet ring.
There's a few more on the ground around you.
He's gonna take one and then he's gonna peg it at the signet ring, around it at least.
So as she looks down and she sees the ring, she looks even more confused. And she whispers out, Pansy? Is that you?
He's gonna reach into the bars and he's going if there's any dirt on the floor, he's gonna write an X right there.
She kind of comes towards the bar. Please get me out of here. That is when you notice someone coming.
Okay, he's gonna start backing up now.
Sweetie, who are you talking to? Uh, no one. You know, your dad's really worried about you, Uzi. Maybe we should have another talk. No, I'm sorry. I'll be quiet. You can hear a little bit of a chuckle as the lady walks away.
He's gonna approach the group now and he's gonna touch everybody on their shoulders again. All right. So we have a couple of options right now, and here's the kicker. Okay. There are some prisoners on the other end. One of them is Uzula, but there are aggressors over there. There's about five. Um,
5, you say?
yeah, I didn't really get a good look. I didn't really care to take a look. What? I'm still invisible. There's one option that we can take. One of those one of those options is that I can try and steal a key from them, and then we can make a break for it, because it doesn't seem like we're in the in the condition to fight right now. Um, that's more risky than what the other option could be. We could take a rest here. We have these statues that we can maybe hide behind, and then act like we're not here. Take an hour rest.
Would it help? How do you plan to get her out? Besides the keys, what if the keys backfire?
Well, that's one of the options. One of the options is that we take the keys and then we open the lock and we make a run for it.
Does
The other
anybody know
option,
how to trick?
I I I don't think so. Um, anyways, the other option is that we actually take it by force, and we take a short rest here, behind these statues. I They haven't touched Uzula, so I don't think she's in any type of danger just yet. So we really need to make a decision now before this invisibility potion wears off. Do we want to try and be sneaky and a little bit risky and try to take the keys from them, or do you want to take a rest and then fight them for it?
I think we can try and take a rest. I can maybe make a distraction to
I
help if that would.
They don't seem to have noticed that we've actually entered. I don't think that any of those crystals told them that we were here. So we still have the element of surprise.
So did Pansy describe what he saw beyond where we can see?
Yes. Well,
Okay,
I'm not that good at describing, but Pansy would have.
to the best of.
He saw a room full of utensils for torture. The floor was covered in stains of blood. Several bodies were sprawled out on these tables. They look like old torture devices.
Where were the folks? The
Well,
aggressors?
they were in that room.
Which room? Like over here?
Yeah, over here
Okay.
is where Pansy saw them.
Okay. All right. Let's take. I vote we take a quick rest and then we can try. Actually, I don't know. The potion of invisibility is gonna wear off, right? I don't know how long it lasts.
It lasts an hour. You guys have spent, we'll say, like 30 minutes so far.
Pansy, how long does that potion last?
I have no idea. He doesn't. He has no idea. He just took it. And
Okay.
so
Well, it might be worth trying
Let's.
to get the keys.
Pansy just saw. Oh shit. We need
Oh, there's some people moving.
we need to back up now.
You see the gentleman who was in the other room. You kind of saw a glimpse of him. You see him taking the kind of blue-skinned elf woman along in chains.
In that case, he's also gonna take notice of that. And what's her condition?
She looks fine,
Okay.
aside from trying to get away from him at the moment.
Okay. He's going to. We need to hide. We need to take a rest because I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything in our condition right now. So I don't think trying to steal the keys is that great of an idea.
Well, are we really in a position to fight?
No, we aren't, but we have to do something.
All right.
He's gonna he's going to hide behind one of these pillars, and then
Okay.
he's gonna tap the pillar, because he's still invisible. And then he's gonna just sit there and rest for an hour.
Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go fill up my water.
Okay. God, like we're in such a bad position. Like I want to
I'm
use my invisibility for something, but I don't know if that would be useful.
well, I can make a distraction, right? I'm pretty good at illusions and stuff. I can try and make a distraction to get them to give you a better opportunity to steal something and then get to the person.
That's not a bad idea, actually. I didn't think about
Yeah.
that way.
I mainly gave you the potion of invisibility because since I was dipping out and I know you wear heavy armor that gives you disadvantage on stealth, that would cancel that out. So you could actually be a stealthy forward without having to worry too much.
Does potion of invisibility still is a continuous effect if he's fighting?
No, I believe it, I just had the item in D&D Beyond. If you go under equipment, manage equipment, and then you just search potion of invisibility, it'll tell you exactly what it does.
I think we can try. I think we can try for stealing while we still have the invisibility effect, and I
Okay.
can prepare a distraction to try and help this out.
Okay.
The
I
effect,
guess.
it's 1 hour and it ends if you attack or cast a spell.
But
Okay.
it depends on if I can see where they are. If I can see where they are, then I can much more easily make a distraction for them to go.
Well, if we
If I
want to
can't see,
try this risky maneuver, we can. But if we start fighting, just know that we're going to be at a disadvantage because we didn't take a rest.
what do you all think?
I kind of agree that we should take advantage of the invisibility potion and probably go now.
Okay.
Because we could rest up, but we don't know where the keys could go if they'll catch up or if they'll take Uzula. And also, Maddie says that Eva could make distractions too.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Uh,
I'm gonna tell Pansy, go up, give me 2 taps if it's safe for me to come up,
okay.
and then I can make something with this.
Everybody stay along this wall. He's gonna point. He's not gonna point to the wall. He's gonna tap. He's gonna go over to this wall. And he's gonna tap the wall,
Okay.
and then he's gonna walk forward here. He's gonna tap twice.
Tracks will move up cautiously along the wall.
Trax, since you're right behind me. Okay. Let me peek. Don't
Okay.
peek out yourself. Okay.
Okay. I'll whisper that.
And then he taps along. He taps along the wall right here.
Pansy, you can see the two individuals, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The blue-skinned elf is currently her fingernails are currently being ripped off.
Oh.
She is trying her best not to scream.
Okay. Pansy might do something stupid. No,
I love it
he's
when Pansy does something stupid.
but stupid in this case would end us. So he's not going to do it. He's not dumb. So this bothers him though. He's going to advance forward and he's going to tap along the wall here.
Okay.
Well, actually, and then he's gonna go. He's gonna go back and he's gonna say, I'm gonna look ahead to see if I can find the keys. Okay, you try to give them a distraction while I do so. Okay.
Where do you want me to distract them to?
There's actually, honestly, no good position that we have. It's one hallway, so do what you can.
Okay, so from where I see. Okay.
He's gonna
So I
advance
see.
forward up here, and then he's
Okay. As you do, Pansy, you see a familiar figure, someone you've seen once before.
okay.
Although they weren't wearing this kind of brutal-looking armor, you see an albino bugbear. You recognize him as you've seen him once at Uzula's home. It's Uzula's father.
I always forget Uzla's a bugbear.
Where is he? Can you indicate it? That one?
He's this one. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Okay. This guy right here.
Yeah. Okay. What's his condition look like?
Uh, he's got blood on him, but he looks great.
It doesn't look like it's his own blood.
No, it does not. You can also see a desiccated corpse in front of him.
Okay. He's gonna approach closer, and he is actively looking for keys.
You hear a sound coming next to you
Fuck. He's gonna
as
move
you see a
down.
figure pop out right here from the shadows. They kind of just look around.
I'm going to make a booming noise as if the ceiling's getting ready to fall and make a crack in the. It's a rock ceiling, or is it a?
It's stone.
It's stone. I'm gonna make a crack in the stone ceiling right here with a
Okay.
with like almost like a thunderous, and almost make it seem like it's getting unsteady.
Because
A
he was
couple people seem to investigate it.
because he um who he was aware that this was gonna happen. He's gonna run in. Not I guess not run in, but like but as in sync with like how loud the sound is. And then he's going to look for the keys on each individual and see if they have it on them person.
You see the keys are attached to the hip of the bugbear gentleman.
Okay. He's gonna go as close as he can to him, and he's gonna try to swipe them from him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a um let's say roll me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
You are invisible, but
No, I
it
understand.
is attached to him.
God, fuck it. It's 10.
Okay. As you go to grab it, he pulls away and he looks around. His keys jingle a bit as he looks down at them. He grabs them and he kind of stuffs them into his shirt,
Fuck. God
and he
damn it.
begins to walk in another direction.
Do I see him? Oh, do I see him walk towards us?
You do.
He's gonna
Okay, I'm gonna step back.
he's gonna walk over to the drow.
Okay.
What does her restraints look like?
They're manacles, and she has manacles on both her hands and her feet.
Okay. So they're made out of metal.
Yeah. very old metal.
He's gonna whisper to her. Hey,
Her eyes jut open. She looks a little woozy as the blood begins to stream out of her fingers.
we're gonna try and get you guys out of here. I know I'm invisible.
I don't matter. Just get Tom out of here.
That's fine, but I need a distraction in order to get the keys.
You watch as she just starts screaming bloody murder.
Okay. At that point in time, he's going to he's not even going to be he's not even going to um, be subtle about it. He's going to run past the bugbear. He's going to snatch the keys and pull it away from him.
Make me a sleight of hand check. Or actually just straight dexterity. Since you're not really trying to be sneaky about it, I just need something to have you grab it.
Okay.
Since it's tucked in his shirt.
That's a 16.
16? Okay.
Tracks.
You grab it, but he obviously he notices and he looks around, but he doesn't see you. But he sees the keys.
Trax is going to
He's
peek just a little bit after hearing the screaming, and he's gonna prepare. He's gonna prepare for battle.
he's going to take the keys from where his position is, and he's going to drag them across the floor as if it's being pulled away.
Okay. He just kind of stares at it for now. He doesn't move. You notice though that this lady, she goes up to the drow and she socks her really hard in the face, and the drow falls unconscious.
Okay.
He begins to follow the keys.
All right, guys, get ready to pull him in, grab him, and then silence him.
He stops right here.
I'm gonna step back because I am not good at that stuff. But I'm preparing.
I just start to crack my knuckles.
If it comes around.
Oh, he stops.
He stopped.
He's going to leave the keys where he is, right next to Dura. He's going to go over to him, and he's going to grapple him, covering his mouth. And he's going to try to drag him towards.
Make me a
his
strength
Dura.
check.
Cool.
Contested strength check. Athletics would be the roll.
Okay.
At this point, I'm getting ready to throw down
Athletics,
quietly.
right? That's not
Athletics,
as good.
yes.
That's not as good as it could be. I fucking rolled a 10 again. I need to fucking stop rolling so low. 16.
16. As you grab him, it feels as if you have a good grapple of him.
Okay. And he's gonna drag him towards this direction.
Okay.
Towards Dura.
Helping.
All
Like,
of
does
you
Pansy look like he
make
needs help?
me. I'm gonna need all of you to make me a DC Wisdom saving throw. As he opens his eyes and they are a deep shade of red.
That is a 19.
That is wisdom, right?
Wisdom.
24.
Okay. Dura.
Dura said 17.
It's not making through again.
All right, so everybody except Evangeline is currently feared.
Everyone except.
I'm sorry, other way around. Evangeline, you're the one who is frightened. Everybody else is okay. He is also no longer grappled as he flexes his arms and breaks out of your grip.
Okay.
And then he looks around and he sees the
I
three of you. Go ahead, Dura.
was gonna say, if I see him break free from Pansy, could I try to grapple him next?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll athletics check.
Here. Strength check, right?
Yep.
That is 10.
10. So he kind of smirks as you try to grapple him, and he just thrusts one of his elbows up. It doesn't hit you like you would expect it to hit you, but he just kind of uses it to gain leverage, and he breaks out of your guys' grasp. And he kind of backs up a little bit. He looks around at the three of you because he doesn't see Pansy. And then he kind of gestures to the space he felt something in, which is where Pansy is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing you're the motherfucker who took my daughter. Kind of spits one of his teeth out.
I'm gonna. Pansy, are you gonna try to talk to him?
No, he's not. He's going to. God damn it. He's going to grapple him again, and he's going to do the exact same thing, but this time after he grapples him, he's going to use his maul to try and make him hit him in the head to make him go unconscious.
Okay. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative then.
Okay. Oh shit. I'll take that initiative because I rolled it, but that's not what I meant to do. It's fine.
My dog feels the need to show his butt.
So Pansy, go ahead and make that athletics check, and that'll be the start of this combat.
Much better than it was before. 21.
21. So this time he does appear to be grappled, a bit better than the last time.
He's going to grapple him to the ground. He's going to make him prone.
Okay. It is Trax's turn now.
Okay. I'm gonna move. Let me get back to this indicator here.
What did Dura get for initiative?
Dura,
All right.
I got a 12.
12. Okay.
Was the grapple successful?
It is. They are currently both prone on the floor.
Okay. I'm going to move over here. Since he's prone, do I have enough? Damn it. Okay, since he's prone, I'm gonna move forward. Do they see us at all? Are they any the wiser that we're attacking right now?
You're not sure.
Okay, then I'm gonna back up here, and I am going to Ray of Frost, Mr. Bugbear. Is he a bugbear?
Keep in mind if oh, never mind. That's not. I thought you were at casting Cone of Cold. He is a bugbear, yes.
Yeah. No, just Ray of Frost. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
hit him.
Go ahead and roll.
Ooh, actually. No, that would have been really interesting. Damn, I wish I thought of this earlier. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
That is going to be a 20 to hit.
20 to hit. Okay. That hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
So 1d8. It's a 5.
Okay. You watch
just-
as it hits
just-
him in the
I haven't-
shoulder, and it kind of creeps up in a wound sort of fashion. What were you gonna say?
As a wizard, I don't add any modifiers to my damage, right? It's just straight damage.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yeah, then it's a 5.
Unless the spell says so specifically.
And he's speed reduced by 10 feet.
Yep. All right.
If
So
he's prone. Oh no, I think it's only unconscious that it's an autocritical, right? It's just advantage
Yes.
against him if he's prone.
if he was restrained, it could be, or if he's unconscious, it's autocritical. If he's restrained, you get advantage. And if he's prone, you get disadvantage, which is why you didn't get advantage or disadvantage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because he's both restrained and prone.
Yeah.
So it is now Pansy's turn, I believe. Or no, wait. I'm sorry. What did Dura get? 17?
17. No, Dura got 12, right?
12. Okay, so Pansy,
I got 12.
you're up. You're up, and then Dura's after that.
Okay. Pansy's gonna hit him with his obsidian maul. He's gonna try and make him go unconscious. He will go straight for the head.
Okay. So you're removing yourself from him, and now he's just prone.
Yeah. And he's
Okay,
gonna.
you do get advantage because he's prone and you're melee attacking.
Okay. He 19.
19 hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. 7, 5. That's 12. That's 12. That's 12 melee, or bludgeoning.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. You see his nose, his already somewhat flat nose is even flatter now as it is broken, and you can see blood beginning to stream down the side of his face. He's currently just laughing.
I'm so mad at myself because I realized right as I was gonna cast Ray of Frost, I was like, I should have cast Friends the second he came around the corner.
Ray of friends.
Okay, so Pansy, is that all you want to do? If you're trying to talk right now, we can't hear you.
He's gonna move to block him around the corner. So if he tries to leave, he's gonna get in his way. Especially since he's
Okay.
invisible, he can
Oh, is he
block
up
him.
now?
You're not invisible anymore, Pansy.
I'm not invisible. Shit. Okay.
Because you attacked.
Okay.
Is he up now?
He's not up, but he is laughing.
Okay. Oh, that's
He is gonna move to block him though from leaving, and then from in this area.
Okay. So it is your turn, Dura.
Okay. So the bugbear's still prone, right?
He is.
Now, are we trying to knock him out? I'm gonna assume we're trying to knock him out. So I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna start punching him.
Okay. Just
Let me find
punching him while he's down.
Get him, Dura.
Yeah, I mean, just gonna roll 20.
World Star.
Hell yeah.
All
Roll
right.
one more time for the double punch.
So you do have advantage. Keep that in mind. So we'll say that's your first punch, and it hits because of the
Okay.
26, dealing 8.
I'm up.
The second hits 2.
Now I'm gonna spend 1 key point to punch 2 more times.
Hell yeah.
Flurry of blows.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining
Get
like
him.
Dura's on her knees just throwing punches at this guy's face, and he's just laughing the whole time as his face begins to swell up and bleed.
Yeah, you bleed, baby.
The second hit hits. The third hit does not hit, as this time he moves his head slightly to the side. That is the turn for you, Dura. It now begins his turn. And with your last hit, he kind of dodges to the side and he pulls out this wicked-looking double-sided scimitar and just pulls it off his back and slices you across. It does hit if your AC. What was your AC again? I couldn't remember after the ring.
16.
16. So he does
Wait,
hit.
after the ring?
Yeah. It should be. I already added it to everyone's stuff, so it should be whatever your current AC is.
Oh, okay.
You should have equipped it.
Okay,
to
so 16.
and attuned to it.
Okay. So, Dura, you take a total of 8 slashing damage
I am out.
for the first. Oof.
No, I'm already out.
So you fall to the ground, Dura. And he gets up, spending half of his movement, and he swings again at Pansy.
I didn't
Pansy,
realize you were that low.
He did get a nat 20. You're going to take a total of 22 damage.
God fucking damn it.
Bro.
That's
I'm gonna have to
22?
come rescue you.
22
guys.
damage.
I'm down.
22 slashing damage. And then as quickly as a flash of light, he runs over to you, Trax. And he makes his third attack.
Shield.
Shield. What's your AC?
With shield, it's gonna be 18.
He still hits.
God damn it.
You're going to take a total of... Okay. So you take a total of 9 damage.
Okay. I'm still up.
And then he looks at the other two who are down and he just snickers. You thought to invade the hounds with this lot. It is now Evangeline's turn.
In all defense, we're not always the brightest.
That's apparent. These guys have also started to move up, but they seem to not go much farther than right here.
Fuck, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
Oh shit, okay, go ahead. Dexterity. This is easy. Okay, he takes 17 fire damage. Alright, that was terrible.
She's not happy. She still has a fucking headache.
You
She's
see-
not in a good mood.
As the burning hands hits him directly on his chest, you watch as it singes and burns away some of his fur and some of his clothing, revealing his now ripped abs and huge barrel-like arms. This guy's muscular as fuck.
He just flexed on you without actually having to flex on you.
Okay, so it is now Trax's turn.
All right. Trax is gonna cast Mirror Image,
Okay.
and then he's gonna move to try and put the healing salve on Dura, I guess. Because fucking both of them are down.
You don't sound so excited about it.
Well, no, it's 'cause both of them are down. I have to choose who I can get up right now. And then I'm gonna slap the healing salve on Dura.
Okay.
If you're muted right now, Leo.
If he didn't do exactly 22 damage, I wouldn't be down right now. I only had 22 left.
That's hilarious.
Of course.
Isn't that such a...
That was a crit. It wasn't even on purpose.
This is not good, guys. Trax is just
Exactly
saying
right.
fuck. Trax just saying fuck the whole
So you
time.
use your salve on Dura.
Yeah.
Dura, you're gonna heal 2d4 plus 2.
All right, let me go ahead. Let me grab the physical dice. So 2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
God, why did it have to be a crit?
This game, or the dice aren't in my favor.
Dice drive narrative, guys.
Let's grab the 2d4 from here. Plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So you gain 6 health.
And then I'm gonna try and get a better view. No, I'm gonna stay with the party. I am gonna move. I want to say here to try and get a better view of what's going on
He
around.
can attack you as a reaction.
Pardon?
He can attack you as a reaction if you.
You're moving out of his range. He's got an opportunity attack.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I cast Mirror Image.
Okie dokie.
He's like, oh, fine.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll your d20 to determine which what happens.
All right. He attacks a duplicate.
All right, one of your duplicates is gone. Okay. It is now Dura's turn.
Alrighty, so
Or
healing.
actually, what did he roll?
He rolled a 26.
Oh yeah, one of my duplicates is gone.
Okay,
Okay.
so the healing alcohol thing. There's 2 uses, right?
Yes. You should have an amount of uses equal to your, I believe we settled on Constitution modifier. No, Kriya modifier.
Just to back this up, I don't
Plus
think
2.
Trax knew about the healing alcohol.
Well, I can't use it unconscious now, but now that I'm up, I'm going to use the healing alcohol on Pansy.
Okie dokie. Pansy, you heal 2d4 plus 2.
And healing.
I rolled 2 1s.
Woo! You heal 4.
Oh man.
Also, Pansy, you're slightly tipsy.
You're not down.
If that is all you have, Dura, it is now Pansy's turn.
That's all I got.
Pansy's going to, at this point, he's done. He's going to push past them, and he's going to charge him and wrestle him to the ground. He's grappling it, and he's going to stay on the ground.
Okay, roll athletics.
That's 25.
25. Yeah, he's down. He's grappled. You've got him.
I'm grappling. I charged him to the ground. He is prone.
Yep. Prone and restrained.
He's going to stay there.
Okay.
I should probably move my character up there.
By the way, I think, what's his face? Gossamer is here too, right?
He is. Oh right, I have to have a token for him, huh? Might be.
Because they're grappled and they're on the ground. I think Pansy's also at this point, probably gonna try and wrestle the scimitar out of his hands. He's not doing it this turn, but that's the flavor of what he's doing.
All right, Trax. Gossamer's next to you.
I see him. Her, I keep forgetting. Her.
Her. Gossamer is next to you. She is.
I like to think she's on my shoulder.
Okie dokie. So it is now his turn. He's going to try to break the grapple. Go ahead and make an athletics check, Pansy.
That's a total of 20, dirty 20. Not a
Dirty 20. All right, we'll leave on a cliffhanger there. I'm gonna be right back. I need to go answer the door.
Your 20 is so dirty.
Ah, fuck, guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
God.
Is this how it ends? Is this how it ends?
I almost thought, but then the second you said you're gonna heal me, I'm like, oh my god, I can then heal Pansy. We're okay.
We're okay for now. For now. All
I
right,
will
good.
get him drunk
Great
with
job,
heals.
Pansy, grappling him too.
I need to keep him down. I need to not hit him. You guys are gonna do all the hitting. I'm gonna keep him on the ground as much as he can, so he can't hit us.
My plan now is to ice knife the fuck out of him.
I've got one more key point. I'm gonna do like 4 punches again next time I get the chance.
Well, should we? I feel like we should run, but I feel like there's nowhere.
If we run, we're gonna leave Pansy. He's gonna catch up.
We're getting nowhere.
So.
Yeah, no, we've committed. We're gonna beat him.
Pansy. He did break your grapple.
Motherfucker, are you fucking kidding me?
And he's gonna get up. And he's gonna hit you. Maybe.
Maybe.
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah, it hits. Yeah, it fucking hits.
Okay.
By Pansy.
You take 11 damage.
Okay, I go down again.
He then moves over here, and he's
Where
going
he-
to hit tracks with the
Jesus,
other side.
how many attacks does he have?
3.
Oh my god.
Had
Ah,
So does an 18 hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. Roll your dice.
Okay, I gotta read the spell again because this is a little complicated. Okay, doesn't hit.
Okay. One
Doesn't
of your,
hit me. He hits a duplicate, but
one
I
of
think
your
that's my
duplicates
last duplicate.
disappears.
Yeah.
You have one more duplicate.
Oh, I have. Yeah, that's right. I have one more.
He is then going to.
yeah, there's 3
Um,
duplicates.
He is going to. Let me see. He is going to cast Command. I'm going to need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, Trax.
And you can do this, Trax.
That's a 20.
That's
Not
a 20.
natural. It's a 30. It's a 30 20. But it's a it is a
dude.
20.
Okay. He says kneel, but you feel the energy to resist him.
Can I say fuck you?
Yeah. He just laughed. That is the end of his turn. It is now your turn, Evangeline.
I do not kneel.
I can literally do thing. Someone Eldritch Blast. I'm sorry.
Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, a 26.
That hits. Dealing 3 damage. Let me see Eldritch Blast real quick. I feel like you guys are level 3. I feel like it's 2 already, or is it still 1?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look. I just want to feel like I'm going crazy. Oh no, it's okay. It's 5th level. Never mind. So you do hit him, and you watch as the force energy kind of chips away at some of the ashed fur that was hit from the burning hands. Takes 3 damage. All right. It is the end of the round. I'm going to give you guys a minute to discuss what to do.
I'm down. I don't know what else to do. I have a healing potion in my pocket, but I didn't use it because I didn't want it to grapple him down.
All right, I'm not feeling confident that we can win this.
I have no clue.
I don't think we can. It's
Yeah.
if we had Urag, it would have been a different story, but we don't. I didn't
Even if
expect
we
him
had
to.
Urag's super fucked up.
have 5 health.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're all super fucked up.
I have
I will
5
also
health.
say that there are 5 other individuals who
Yeah.
have not entered the fray and are just standing in a line watching.
Oh, God, fuck it! They did show up. Motherfuck.
I think we should try and talk to him. It's been a misunderstanding.
No.
But I mean, we can't escape. I don't see any other option. We can't
mean-
win in
Well,
combat.
You know what? I'm not gonna say anything because I'm down. I can't really make any commentary on what's gonna happen.
All right.
I mean, I
Track.
still got the terrible idea of using the whale oil.
I think
It
if
is
we
your
continue,
turn.
it's my turn.
Yes.
I think if we continue combat, this is not going to be a good situation. I'm going to tell him, look, I don't know who you are. We came here because our house was raided. And we find this. All right. Now, who are you? And we don't wish to fight, but it seems that we've been put in this position.
I was just gonna say he did say during the start of combat you were the fucker
Something
who
about
took my daughter.
took daughter, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't take any daughter. I'm gonna try and convince him that
All
we
right.
are on the same side.
All of you put your weapons down.
I don't have any.
Follow me.
Where to where?
That little shiny little cell over there.
What do you stand for?
I stand for money.
Money? Whose money?
Anyone who's willing to pay.
What about your daughter?
My daughter is non-negotiable. She goes home.
I don't know who your daughter is.
She's been traveling with you and your little prick shit stain over there.
She
What was
came
his
on her
name?
own will.
Hey,
We
She
didn't
was
kidnap her. She came on her own will. She wanted to come.
She
Who are
looks
you talking about? Are you talking about?
I'm
Uzula.
You talking
talking
about
about my
Ursula?
daughter Uzula.
Oh shit.
She's a bugbear, dude.
She was
Yeah.
I think this has been a big misunderstanding. We didn't kidnap her.
Oh, I know. He then points to Pansy's unconscious form. That fucker did.
What did he do?
He put mind games on her. Made her think she could handle what's out here. She's weak. She deserves to be protected. She's my daughter.
Wait, I
Not me.
understand protection. Now I don't know what kind of mind games were at play here, but I don't think we had any ill intentions.
I'll give you one opportunity. You get in the cell or you leave. That's your choice.
Are we allowed to leave?
Oh, by all means. Get the fuck out.
Can we take our friend?
The conscious one?
The unconscious one.
No, the cunt stays.
Then I don't think we can I don't think we can leave him behind.
Well, then my scimitar's got another name to add to the list.
I'm gonna look at Dura and kind of see. What do you think? I wasn't even here when this happened, so I'm a little confused about the whole situation.
I'm about as lost as you are because she's just kind of been with us this whole time.
Yeah, so I'm confused.
Honestly, she
wanted
she
to
does pretty
come.
well.
She wanted to come.
no.
She even said to Pansy that she wanted to come.
Shut up.
Here's,
She
here's
doesn't
the
know what
thing.
she wants.
Hold up. Thing is, she's been doing really well. I just think Daddy doesn't believe in his daughter.
You should have more trust in your daughter.
I don't have trust. I don't need advice from
No
kids.
wonder why she doesn't want to be near you.
Then can I convince him that Pansy's better off not being around his daughter? Is better off going with us?
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
That is 23.
Fine. Take the sopping cunt with you. But if I ever see any of you lot again, let's just say I have some toys to show you.
All right, I'm gonna look at Dura and be like, "Can you help me with this? I'm not."
No, yeah, I'm just gonna walk over and pick Pansy up, flop him on my shoulder. Man, I wish I had the goblin carrier right now. I'm just gonna flop him on my shoulder. It'll work that way.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's leave.
Okay.
That out.
Dragging.
I said it was a
dragging
bad
him.
idea to bring anyways.
What? Sorry, Maddie, you cut out.
I said in my defense, I said it was a bad idea to bring her anyways.
To bring Uzdala?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
From the way beginning.
Oh.
I said that in the very beginning. I was like, why are you bringing her? What is the point?
Okay. Well, point being, okay, so we drag Pansy out of there. We're all pretty fucked up.
As you guys leave, you can kind of see Uzula staring from behind the bars. She's crying. It seems she's
Oh.
saddened that she hurt her friends.
Can I, as we're leaving,
Kick this dude's
kind of
ass
minor?
down there.
Where? Okay, so did the guy walk back over here?
They walked back into the other room as you guys began to leave.
Okay, great. I'm gonna turn, just look slightly around, and then I'm going to make a small sound illusion by her, just a whisper saying, "We haven't forgotten about you."
She kind of drifts back into the shadows of the cell.
And then we'll leave.
Okay.
Fuck.
You guys are on the outside now. As you begin to take the mountain path, you end up meeting with Urag, who looks a little different now.
Urag, we fucked up.
So who's carrying unconscious Pansy?
I'm definitely not. I could be helping.
I am.
Definitely not.
I'm gonna turn to Dura and he's like, "Yeah, I'll take that." And I'll just pick him up. I'll put him on like the crest of my shell, up top.
But we need to get Mikhail. And first of all, I'm gonna be like, okay, I need some splaining. What the fuck was he talking about?
What do you
And
need?
how did Uzula come into the party?
We honestly don't fucking know
She and
why he
Pansy are
brought
kind
her.
of like,
Ask Pansy.
He brought her for some reason and was just like, come with us. And she agreed. We were questioning like, why the fuck is she with us? And he just said, fucking leave it alone, like he always does.
Pansy,
Well, I think is Pansy still unconscious?
Yes.
Yeah.
you are currently unconscious, but you enter into a strange and familiar place. It looks similar to the room that you were in before, your mindscape, but it's darker. Bits of ash float in the space around you. The coal that was once formless has a form now. It looks like you, but made of this dark, angry coal. It looks at you. You need more power. I can give it to you.
He's gonna run up and punch it.
You punch through its face, and more of that charcoal black dust adheres to your skin, up your arm as you punch through it.
He's not just gonna punch it after that because it went through. He's just pissed off. He's going to continue to like pummel it as to his best of ability. It feels like it's going through air, but he doesn't care.
Yes. Give in to your rage. Be angry. Fed up. I can give you that strength. If you go to save her, I can make it happen.
He's gonna trying to wail on him. He's just going to obviously not doing anything at this point. He's gonna just start. He's gonna kneel beside it, and he's just be like, he's just gonna stay silent. Actually, he's not gonna say anything.
Okay. Back to the awake people. You guys are all kind of standing around with Pansy's unconscious body.
Well, we need to bring him back. We need to wake him up.
he needs a good night's sleep.
I mean,
think we
now
all
that
do.
we're away from that place, I mean, we can. I say go back home, but it is kind of screwed up.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm
But
not
we
sure it's
should
safe,
take a rest.
but we
We
should
should-
we should at least, I think, meet up with Mikhail.
Yeah, we can't just like leave him at the place.
That's true.
It's rude.
So, okay, well that's interesting to know about Uzula. Clearly her father was not a part of that decision, and took it quite handsomely. I
that-
still don't think we should leave her.
Is that what
But-
happened?
Oh yeah, can I fill? I'm gonna fill in Urog on this.
Yeah, fill in Urog.
Surprise,
Yeah, well, I
motherfucker!
mean, I'm
Y'all
pretty
forgot
sure
to
you
tell
can
me.
see we're all super fucked up, but
I
yeah,
mean,
so
I'm also fucked up.
Yeah.
Nothing. I
We're-
got another
we're-
hammer wound to
we're
my head.
more fucked up than we were last time.
Well, I'm not. I didn't get hit.
Yeah,
but
Eva was super lucky. I'm really
I'm
happy.
still at 6 health.
I'm happy I was still doing okay from last session.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna-
multiple images was really solid.
I know. As soon as I saw he was next to me, I'm like, fuck, I need something here. Especially when shield has not worked out for me the last 2 times.
I wasn't part of the fight when they were actually doing damage while they were awake and I was unconscious. How much damage does he seem like he sustained during that fight? Like none?
From his posture and from the way he was looking, it seemed like he sustained a shit ton of damage, but it didn't hurt his resolve to fuck y'all up.
God damn it!
I mean, even if we had managed to do something to him, there were still 4 others.
5.
5, sorry,
That's,
5.
no,
Yeah.
no, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. I was
Yeah.
trying to keep the fight as quiet as possible, but like
Yeah,
it wasn't.
we tried. I mean, I'm a little. We can talk about it afterwards, but yeah. Either way,
I did punch him several times.
That's
Got-
besides the point. Let's continue on with the story. We'll talk about this later.
yeah. All
So
right,
you guys
so
go back to the house.
yeah, well, I'm gonna fill in Urog and tell him that so that was Uzula's dad and his band of merry fuckwits who
The
are
dad? He's a fuckwit?
and apparently is super into torturing. There was lots of torture devices. It was pretty medieval. Several prisoners. I heard screams. I didn't see what was happening to some of them, but I can only imagine. And he took his daughter back, and frankly wanted to keep Pansy too, for apparently bringing her along. But seemed quite powerful.
Let's sleep. We can go kill him tomorrow.
Yeah, that's I was kind of following the live to fight another day.
While they're having this conversation, Evangeline's gonna be in the far, far front, really annoyed, just like, I am done with everything right now. My head hurts. This was bullshit. I'm not happy.
She's where?
Up in the far, far front from you guys.
Okay. Well,
I'm way in the front.
Gossamer is flying, keeping an eye on us.
Okay. As you guys continue on, Gossamer does see 3 individuals approaching you all. Evangeline, soon after that, you do see them as well, as they're kind of trekking through the snow towards the rest of you. Go ahead.
Do I make out any of the individuals?
It looks like Mikhail, Misha, and Rembrandt.
Okay, great. All right, then I don't. I'm just gonna tell. I'm just gonna kind of yell out. How far ahead is Eva? Is she like within shout? Is she within earshot?
That's up to Eva.
Eva?
No.
No. Okay, then I mean I'm gonna yell.
She's just wanting to leave.
I'm gonna yell anyway and tell her that they're on the way, but she probably doesn't hear.
I just a side note. Am I supposed to be rolling any death saving throws at any point?
You are not currently dying, no.
Okay, good.
It seems something
You're
held
just
you,
asleep.
what's the word? At
Stable.
0, but
In
stable.
In purgatory. All right, so I'm guessing Eva encounters.
Eva, as they approach, they go, What happened to everybody else? Says Misha.
Hello, welcome to the shit show.
They didn't make it.
We all died.
They all look wide-eyed at you. What?
No, sorry. I'm just
We're
welcome to the shit show. I'm done right now. If you want to go meet up with them, I will meet you guys at the house. See you later. I just keep walking.
Okay. They walk past you, kind of wide-eyed, hoping to see the rest of the group. As they reach the rest of you, they look concerned as they kind of run the rest of the way as soon as they see your outlines.
I'm gonna send Gossamer with Eva just to make sure she's okay.
Okay.
Why not have waffles though?
But you're by yourself.
Send Gossamer.
Eva,
Yeah.
this is the first moment that you realize you do not have waffles.
Where's my waffles?
You Lego'd your ego.
No, waffles was with me.
Not anymore.
I need to find waffles now. I'm gonna go find waffles.
The rest of the group, Dura, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh.
That's where Waffles is.
No,
Found him.
don't say that. Don't say that.
Trying to mind control Dura. Surprise, surprise.
Better not be in my head.
Just like you feel the presence of two little red eyes looking at you from a fucking tree.
Oh, I didn't even see the little +1 on saves. Oh, that's saves, but I'm just keeping that in mind. So it was wisdom, right?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yeah, it is save. So that's a 19.
Yeah,
19?
I believed in you, Dura.
You kind of hear a shattering in your ear as suddenly you realize that on top of Pansy, as you carry him, is Waffles.
That's not creepy. Is he staring at Pansy?
Oh
staring at
no!
Dora?
I'm gonna grab Waffle. I'm
His
grabbing him
eyes
off.
are currently closed.
Eyes
You
are
grab-
closed.
Yeah, his eyes are closed.
I'm grabbing Waffles. I'm gonna get him off of Pansy.
As soon as you grab him, you can kind of see his little like goat claws that are clinging to Pansy kind of tear at his clothes a little bit.
Like a cat.
Hooves. You mean hooves, right?
His
This
tongue
one
kinda
has
lashes out.
claws.
I'm gonna smack his head like, no, don't claw him. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Tongue kind of swings around a bit in every direction. Yeah,
Wait,
exactly. His long tongue.
I'm gonna
just
grab that
pressing
tongue. I'm gonna grab him, and I'm gonna one arm's gonna tuck Waffles under, and I'm gonna use the other hand to grab that stupid tongue.
Make me a sleight of hand check. It's
Look
fine.
at Toby.
Oh no! Oh no! Sleight of hand. That's a 5.
5. So you think you grab it, but it's already out of your hand. And he looks at you and he just goes, ah.
Alright, I'm gonna put my hand over his little muzzle and just say no.
Oh no.
Give him that.
Waffles is sassy as fuck.
You watch as a mouth kind of appears on his side out of the fur, and a tongue flicks out at Pansy. Pansy, you are all of a sudden awake.
I
And then the
grab
mouth,
that tongue again, and I don't care where it's at. I'm gonna grab that tongue. If I can grab it this time, I'm gonna rip it.
roll a sleight of hand.
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with him?
He just
Oh, that's
revived our
awful.
paladin. It's fine.
Well, allegedly, we don't know
Oh,
to what
that's
state.
so much. That's
I'm
a dirty 20.
I'm out.
Dirty 20.
I'm at 1 hit point, right?
Yes. You grab the tongue.
What?
I'm
What
gonna
do you do?
and I'm gonna tie. Now I'm gonna tie it in the knot.
You tie his tongue in a knot.
This
Okay.
is some Tom and Jerry shit here.
Alright. Fucking Mikhail, Misha, and Rembrandt are just watching this unfold like one-eyed.
Pansy,
That's how you feel about waffles. We found
Pa-
that out.
Pansy,
I'm gonna
Pansy,
catch.
Pansy just opens his eyes and he's just like, what? Where are we? Where's Uzla?
We couldn't save her.
Together.
Fucking get off of me! I need to go get. I need to go.
You
Ugh.
And-
need to sit down.
Andy,
That's
you
what
don't-
We
do.
need to rest.
Pansy, this is when you notice that your arms are entirely black now.
Oh. Do we notice that?
Yes,
Uh,
What the
since he's
fuck?
looking at them.
Okay, what'd the goat do to him?
Instantly thinks it's waffles.
He just starts clawing at his arms.
It's as if your skin color has changed.
He's gonna claw until it bleeds.
Okay, it bleeds. You fall unconscious as you take 1 damage.
Cool.
I will pluck him up as Urag because it's a bit massive, and I'm just gonna put him over my shoulder and just turn to Mikhail. I was like, no, we can go back home.
yeah, I think I'm gonna turn to Mikhail and say this is normal.
What happened to Uzla?
She's been
I'm
taken.
gonna explain. It's the one of the only present person who is conscious for that entire experience. I'm gonna explain that apparently Uzula's father attacked with his band of mercenaries and brought her back and put her in a cell. We attempted to free her, but things did not go according to plan, and we were lucky to get out with our lives. As you can see, we sustained quite a bit of damage. What was
I'm-
left.
I'm sorry we could not have been quicker.
It's okay. We, in all honesty, shouldn't have been fighting, but choices were made. Unfortunately, the cards did not favor us this time. But now we're all back together, and we're alive at least. So I definitely think we need to take a bit and rest and come up with a plan of action on what we're going to do from here. But he was a mean son of a bitch.
We will return to the tavern to our rooms to sleep this today's travels off. We will meet you in the morning if that is what you wish.
What that's actually what I was going to ask. What do you guys want to do now? So I mean, we're back on this plane. We have information about the Coven of Shadows.
Well, knowing more than we did before, we were going to investigate and see what we could find out about their movements in this land, but it seems that there is something a bit more urgent. If you do not need our aid, of course, we will continue our investigation, but if you require it,
We'll take that.
I think we'll happily take any help we can get.
okay. They kind of turn around and start walking back.
Point of question:
Thank you.
Yeah,
where's Zormran's body?
it's currently at the forge.
I will now depart from the group and tell them I have something I need to take care of.
You still have Pansy. Remember that.
And then I will pass Pansy to Dura, like the trading card he is.
He's a Pokemon.
You
By the way-
take him from me, and then you
Can we ask before?
I'm just
Urag-
like imagining this
now you're
heavy
handing him
armored,
back.
like under
I-
the armpits kind of baby hold.
Urag, what happened with Zormrand?
Or just leave.
Oh. Should we go and help?
Buddy, you good?
You just hear from me walking away. No.
All right. Let's at least catch up with Eva and make sure she's okay.
You want us to help?
What happened? Sorry, you cut out for a second.
Cut out? Oh, of course. I was saying, Urug, do you need help?
That was the no.
Yeah. Let's catch back up with Eva, make sure she's okay, and then sit down and talk.
You all, Dura, you notice the goat is no longer in your arms.
This goat.
Fucking
Oh,
crazy.
Rat, where'd he go? I'm gonna whip around, look for him.
You do not see him. Evangeline, you kind of hear a little bit of a trotting as behind you is Waffles.
Damn, he's fast. Does Gossamer notice this?
Gossamer actually, so as Gossamer lands back on your shoulder and kind of chirps at you, it kind of tries to explain that it saw it move, and it did not move like a goat. It moved more like an arrow.
An error?
An arrow.
Oh, arrow. I thought you said like ERROR. It's like it moved like an
Things that
arrow.
Your familiar tries to explain that
A
it like
fucking-
it flew like a rocket.
A fucking glitch in the matrix.
Oh my god, he's no clipping.
My favorite description.
She's gonna turn around. She's gonna pick up Waffles, be like, "Don't ever leave my side, please."
I'm gonna have a sidebar with Dora about this and be like, okay, what the fuck is with this goat? Right? This
straight
is
up-
not. I've
Now
seen.
you're away ahead of him.
I saw it like I'm gonna share here too. Like I saw this goat reading fucking demonic books, and then it just shot across like an arrow. It has memory saving capabilities, and whatever the fuck just happened to Pansy. How the? It's her familiar.
No,
But how the fuck did this come up?
The fucking goat's just freaking lagging. You see him just like temporarily just like popping like
Like SFM.
yes,
this is my reaction. So as soon as the goat gets away, I'm just gonna flip him off. Fuck the goat. Not actually fuck him though.
Okay.
I was about to make a really bad joke. I'm glad I stopped.
I'm gonna try to explain to him.
Make the joke.
I'll make it in chat, not on stream.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hold Waffles. I'm gonna look down at him. I'm gonna like, please, don't leave again. You're the only one right now that I just need. Let's go somewhere quiet.
Okay.
Wanna go to the
So,
forest? Let's go to the forest. You want to go to the forest?
are you actually going to go to the forest?
Probably, if he says yes.
He goes, "Bah."
Interpret as you will.
Like, yes.
Okay. As you all go back home and Evangeline goes to the forest, we're going to take a short 10-minute break.
Okay.
See you all.
Thank you. I heard you. I heard you, Dura. You were trying to explain to me how the fuck this goat came into existence.
Gunir.
I mean, I could guess that it's
Swear to
connected
God.
to the crazy dude.
The crazy dude.
Yeah, no, I was gonna explain to you. Yeah, no, it's Gunir. It's one of his little demon buddies. And the little demon tries to get into your head. If you see rainbow eyes from the goat, just know something's wrong.
I
And
figured
it's gonna try to do something to you.
goats don't normally have rainbow eyes.
Oh, they don't. Or
frankly-
frog tongue. Or claws, or
Pro.
It's a very unusual goat. I can say
Yeah.
that. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised if it's some sort of demon goat.
It is a demon goat.
It is. That's why I
So-
hate the goat.
So what is Ganir?
Ganir is my patron. He is.
I'm asking as tracks. Or I guess we're on break now anyway, so it doesn't matter.
We're
But
on
yeah,
break.
who is Ganir? Yeah.
Yeah, we're on.
We've role played before in between break. That's happened.
Yeah, a lot.
But like there's a more obvious fact that everybody's just like disregarding completely that about the goat. The goat is freaking red.
Oh yeah,
golden
I
horns.
said. I don't know if I said or not, but I was at least thinking it doesn't look like a normal goat.
Goats are not red.
But he's cute. Come on. Cody,
Me,
you
since
look
we're on
so
break, I'm gonna pull it up.
comfortable.
And I am. Come on, earbuds. Now, granted, earlier you couldn't see it, but Toby ripped my earbuds out of my ear
Oh no, I saw that.
while I was
like,
laying
oh,
around. I'm
no.
like,
No, Ganir is my patron. He's a all evil dude, like extremely evil. He has not a good reputation.
He's basically Asmodeus. Also,
Good to know.
Ziggy is my waffles. He's my waffles.
Yeah, except he's not fucking evil.
Ziggy's evil.
Not that evil.
Ah! And it turns into a dance.
To a dance.
You're my little street
I'm gonna grab another drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh my god, the puppy's so cute. I need water.
How are you guys enjoying the campaign so far?
I'm
Little
heart
goat.
wrench. I literally need Doggo to feel good.
It's the
I
goat.
agree.
Oh, it's not my mentor
Can you see the goat?
and best friend dying. And
Maddie
me
went to
literally
get
shattering
drink.
his
I
heart.
can see the goat though.
she left, of course. I didn't hear that.
I'm so sorry, Urag.
No, you're not.
You're right.
Oh,
I'm
so
not.
sad.
You've been planning this.
Thank you, DM, for giving us the hint to get out. I'm gonna give you guys a minute
Died. For sure.
to figure out what you guys
I
are
opened
gonna
the door
do.
like this. You're already fucking growling at me. What do you want me to do? The dog doesn't like me. I don't know why.
Yep.
I'm so mad at myself. I realized I could have cast Friends. I totally forgot I had the spell, but it was too late once he was already hostile.
God damn it.
Once he was, if I had gotten him like right as he rounded the corner, it might have been okay. But as soon as we started attacking, it would have been a moot point. And
If it
especially,
makes you guys feel any better, that group is based off of an actual D&D party who all attained level 12.
Oh God.
So there's no way we would have won.
Nah.
We
They're
might
the
have been able
Hound's
to.
company.
I mean, we might have been able to take down one of them, like just one.
yeah. Well, maybe if
Maybe
we were
more.
all at full health
And full
if we
party.
were all fresh, yeah. But I will say I was definitely pro non-combat situation just because of where we were all in. It unfortunately turned to combat, but you know sometimes that's how it happens.
Don't worry, you guys will get another chance eventually.
Oh, I'm sure we will. That's why I was like, okay,
Maybe even in the morning.
so I was like, we need to get fucking Pansy out of here. It's like, as long as we can get Pansy out of here, it would have been pretty fucking awkward if Urog just started walking back and we all went into the cell. It's kind of like, well,
I'd just be like, cowards.
Maybe he could have broken you guys out.
yeah, good luck.
Stealth mission Urag.
I know.
It's a jailbreak.
Splinter Cell Bowser style.
I'm surprised none of you guys tried to pick the locks.
I was considering it. Okay, but I looked I looked through my equipment. I didn't have anything to pick locks with.
I don't
Mm.
have. We don't have any
Yeah.
stuff to pick lockwicks, nor do
I
we have
thought
a
I
rogue.
might.
Plus,
Our
plus
You
thief
guys could
level
have
is
tried to
lame.
break the locks.
we could have, but it would have been
I
really
think that might have
loud.
They didn't
Yeah.
have an Urag.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah,
could
no,
I-
I'm the only one. I could probably like punch the lock, but I can't pick lock.
I
the
could,
lock.
I can, I
Could
can
mine-
probably, I could have probably broke the locks with my hand, with my maul, because just the straight force of the maul to do so. But it would have been really loud, and I wouldn't have been able to take Uzala out, which was like the whole point of going there in the first place, because it's too close to where they were. It's a moot point. We would have still lost regardless.
You didn't do it with me, so I didn't do it. Hi.
I've been excited for this part of the campaign for a while.
Back at your camera, I can't tell.
Did Brian freeze?
It's frozen.
Either that or he's just took a shit.
No.
They just thought it was my Discord.
Oh my god, what do you want? Oh, fucker. What?
I think I made this joke before, saying how Waffles is like the new Red
Power.
Eyes.
Waffles is the new what?
Is the new Red Eyes. In Leo's Apocalypse campaign, there was this
Mhm.
creature named Red Eyes. It was this scavenger zombie. And my character had the biggest beef with it, went after it, and I got my ass whooped.
You guys faced it in my campaign before.
Oh, was the red eyes the fog monster?
No, Red Eyes is the skittish monster that kept on running away whenever you guys got close.
Oh, okay.
He had
And-
red eyes.
We were trying to communicate with it.
There's no way to communicate with that thing. I tried, or maybe I didn't even try. I just saw red eyes, and it kept staring at us in a weird way, and I'm like, that thing's evil. And it just kept running, so I chased it. Terrible idea.
Cack. One of our
They actually were gonna leave me behind.
God damn it.
one of our party members tried to like get that thing to join our side. All right, just waiting on Brian. Got
He
3
said he
minutes
wanted-
left. What? Oh shit, yeah. Oh damn.
Happened?
I thought I saw a flash come from his house in his camera, and then all of a sudden the freeze happened. I didn't think it was
Yeah.
anything, though. But damn.
Might have to
power.
extend our break an extra moment or two, which is okay.
It was the doctor. It was the doctor. The doctor needed to freeze time there. It was just need to go through.
Nah, bro, it was a ghost.
It was
Level
waffles.
5 EMF.
His computer
Buddy.
fast. It should come back soon.
It was waffles.
Cack.
Debating.
You back at your camera or back at your computer?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, good. I was trying to show you something earlier, but you walked away just in time. I'm like, oh man, I missed it.
Sorry, I
I know.
really wanted water and I wanted some more Little Caesars.
There we go.
Waffles!
Oh,
There you
Kodak.
go.
So cute. I can't
Has-
wait to
Aha! I live.
Did you guys catch the ghost?
The what now?
The ghost that caused the blackout.
You know, phasmophobia. You have to work with your team, catch the ghost. You know.
Oh no, I already had traps set up.
Oh, cool.
It was fine. That's why I came back quickly. It,
Oh,
it
the
was only out
ghost-
for a
Waffles
second.
got excited. Waffles got excited and wanted to take all the power.
No,
That
no,
gives
we
me
were
an
prepared.
idea.
I have all these traps rigged to the circuit breakers. I also use
perfect.
it for the imposters.
All right, so getting back into the game, you all return to your home except for Evangeline. When you guys make it back, you do discover Evangeline is not there. You also notice that it's been cleaned up.
Are the windows fixed at least?
No. Just the bodies and the blood have been cleaned up.
That was nice of them. I'm gonna make that comment. Wow. What I'm gonna be a little bit frustrated with myself and just say I wish I'd been able to do more. I feel like I should have done more. I feel like I should have tried to charm him or made more tricks to try and distract. But I'm frustrated that we weren't able to see through. Is Pansy still unconscious, by the way?
Yeah,
Pansy
that's
would have
why
woke
I'm not. That's literally
Yeah.
why I'm not
Can we
talking.
can we start like force
Pansy
feeding?
would wake up by now.
Oh, he
Like
would
as
have.
soon as you guys kind of come home and set him down, he'll begin to stir and wake up.
I'm just
He wakes up. He's probably on the side of a bed or something, or wherever you laid him down. He's just gonna sit up, and he's just gonna put his hands on his forehead, and he's just gonna rub. What are we supposed to do at this point? How are we supposed to proceed?
well, I mean I can tell you right now we need to rest up. We need to heal our wounds.
Like the whole entire time
There?
you see him looking down and rubbing his forehead, he's just looking at his arms.
From there, I mean clearly. I don't know what that is. Is Are you okay? Do you feel okay?
I feel sick. And he's gonna get up, and he's gonna go into his room, and he's gonna close the door behind him.
As you close the door, it kind of falls off its hinges.
He closes the door, and it falls off of its hinges. It slams onto the ground. He's gonna take a look behind him for a little bit, and then he's just gonna go to his bed.
Can I tell if Pansy needs to be alone right now,
um,
or does he need people around him?
roll an insight.
Please.
That's fun.
My mouth was full. I couldn't say anything.
Alright, let me get my character sheet back up. Insight, not very great. It's 10.
What do you say, Pansy? Would that make it?
10.
Yeah.
It's generally speaking, you probably seen people upset. He's upset. You don't know. You don't generally know if he needs people around him or not. It's that in between that you're currently having right now, where you're like, should I go help him? Should I not? I don't know.
I'm gonna talk to. Is Urog back?
He is not.
Urog was Zormrand. Alright, fuck.
It's just you, Pansy, and Dura.
Well, I guess just me and Duoro right now.
Yes.
Pansy's not even gonna bother with the ritual this evening. He's just gonna go straight to bed. He generally goes to meditate and then go to bed. He's not doing any of that. He's going straight to bed. He's gonna just cover himself and then wrap himself in whatever blankets that he has, and then just kind of, you know how you turn into like a cocoon on the corner of the bed. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Dura a question. How do you normally do this? I've seen more battle today than I have in my entire life.
Oh, how do you deal with all the getting hit, getting knocked out, carrying friends, stuff like that?
Seeing the people you care about, your friends, go down in front of your very eyes. It's not something I'm used to.
Different for everyone. Everyone deals with it differently. For me, fight my best. Do my best for them. Protect them the best I can. Why I hate the goat. He's a detriment to the team. also everyone else around us. You know, just do my best to protect them. And sometimes you can't. Sometimes you get knocked down, or sometimes you just can't get to them in time. But I at least know I tried my best. And when they're down, I do my best to still protect them.
I think
That
that's
sometimes that's all you can do. And after that, it's like get out of there. Take a big old swig of mead, which she pulls out her water skin and takes a big old swig.
This
all
group
kind of
should be called
I'm gonna
alcoholic.
offer some to.
The semi-alcoholics.
we're
you
triple A.
see Pansy at the corner of his bed in his cocoon, just pulls out like a canteen, and he just takes a swig.
We're triple A. We're the accidental alcoholics anonymous.
Yeah.
No, we're
I
like the
didn't
Bondwood
realize this
triple X.
entire campaign, Evangeline has never drank with you guys ever.
I'm gonna kind of raise my fist at that and say, I like that. Does it get easier?
Sometimes it gets easier, sometimes it gets harder. But honestly, right now it's gonna be a little hard, especially with that bugbear.
Yeah. But I'm gonna kind of punch her on the shoulder a little bit. Be like, I have a feeling I'll be seeing more of it with you all, so I think it's something I should get used to.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know what? Just like you're part of this team, I'm gonna try my best to protect you. I'm gonna fight for all, we all fight for each other. I'm gonna punch his shoulder back, but it's not nearly as light.
I know. When I punched you, it was like a tap. It didn't even seem real.
Just imagine like punch and you just go flying. He's in the
Hang out the
bookshelf.
door like Urag did earlier with that Nightwalker.
Yeah, he forms the other hole to Pansy's room.
well, I'll leave the hitting to you. I'll fight. I'll assist in other means. Absolutely.
That's the great part about a team. You don't have to punch, but you're part of the magic.
I'll give.
There's also part of the magic, but that's was that?
Hello. Sorry, you cut out for a bit.
You hear me? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I was saying, Nancy and I, we're the strength. Urug's also strength. He's rage. And then you and Eva are the more magic side. Granted, hers is a little more demonic, but it gets us through.
Yeah. Well, I'm thankful you guys stumbled upon me. I'm happy I found you instead of the mayor.
Glad too. Something's wrong with him.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. We have a lot to cover, don't we? I'm gonna kind of chuckle.
From my room. Can I hear them talking?
You can.
Okay. He's going to not move from his location, and he is currently still in his goddamn cocoon. And he's gonna speak. He's gonna speak out loud, like everybody can hear. We can't fight on two fronts. We're getting into a fight. We're getting to fight with not two fronts, three fronts. We're getting to fight with three different groups of people. We can't do this. We're gonna lose.
We need to solve one problem at a time.
With that attitude.
We've got vampires that we gotta deal with. We've got the scaled preservers and the mayor to deal with, and we've now got the hounds. What are we doing?
Well, to be fair, I have good reason to believe that the vampires and the mayor are connected. I think we're fighting the same force on that.
Well, we need more people, and he just stays silent after that.
But we still have. But we are not alone. We still have. God, let me bring back up my notes. We still have
words. Urzia and a whole bunch of crazy dragons.
Yeah, we still have Urzia.
That's one person. That's one
very
person.
powerful. One
One-
very powerful person.
One very powerful
for-
person does not equal the amount of numbers that they have.
I think in regards to that proposition, we need to take one front at a time, one problem at a time.
It doesn't matter.
Divide and conquer.
It doesn't matter. We should go to bed. We're all fucked up and we need to go to sleep. We can talk about this in the morning.
Moving back to Urag.
Oh no. I was just looking at my notes from that session. I'm like, alabaster skin horns robot dude equals sketchy. Did he have a name? Like,
Robot dude equals sketchy. I love that saying.
my notes are very
Oh.
concise. Okay.
He didn't have a name, so that's a perfect notation. You are back at the forge. The lifeless metal husk that was once Zormran is leaned up against one of the anvils. It's an empty scrap, but it was once someone very important to you.
Urag looks up at the DM and says, "He wasn't scrap." I will fight God right now.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Just that's how strong he is.
Vulcan neck pinch.
Um, I'm gonna find. Hold on, I have his name. What's his name? What's his name? The blacksmith, Aaron Orenson. I'm gonna
Okay.
find Aaron because it's his forge.
He
Yes.
he seems to have just come home from a hunt.
Okay. Hey, I had to come use your forge. It's kind of an emergency.
Of course, anytime.
I might have broken the lock. My bad.
It's okay. I can make a new one.
I figured. Do you have a cart I could borrow? Like something you move ingots with?
Yep. He kind of pulls one aside. I saw Zormran. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
He kind of wheels out the little wagon.
Cool. And then I will lift Zormran onto the wagon.
You do so.
And
He
then
feels much lighter than he used to.
interesting. I will kind of just silently give a nod to Aaron and say, "Take care of your boy." I'll be like, "I'll return the cart."
He nods.
And I will leave the shop and make my slow pilgrimage back to the house.
You do make it back to the house. You see that everybody else seems to have kind of settled down for the night.
Actually going to be waiting for Urag to come back, so I'm still awake because I wanted to make sure he got back okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna. If this is the fireplace, put him kind of next to it, sitting against the wall.
I actually like to think I've been up drinking with Dura.
That's probably accurate. Dura's really
Alright.
fun to drink with. And I will put Zormran's hands kind of like this. How he likes to hold Sir Edward's. And then I'll go get Sir Edward's for one last roost. Plus, I know Zormran loved birds, so.
You put the bird in his hands, and you kind of watch as the weight causes one of the hands to slip down to the floor. The chicken kind of flaps and lands on the ground.
I will pull some rope from my hands. And I will tie that son of a bitch together. It's like sentiment, angry, no IQ in between right now.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna sleep kind of leaned up on his shoulder.
I'm gonna kind of put my hand on Urog's shoulder before he goes to bed and say, "I'm sorry."
No response.
That's okay. And then if we're ending the night, I'll head into what I
We
guess
have
is my room.
Evangeline.
Hello.
You've been walking through the forest for a little bit now. If the isolation is familiar to you, comfortable almost, but it is unfortunately interrupted as you see a strange woman picking flowers near some trees. She does look familiar to you. She appears to be the Witch of the Woods that you guys had dealt with before.
I'm gonna quietly walk up and then be like, hi.
She doesn't look up at you, but she does say, "Ah, hello. It seems you're enjoying a night stroll.
You can call it that.
How was your day?"
I wanted to punch almost everyone. So, pretty normal. How was your day?
Simple. It's funny. You remind me a lot of your mother.
I don't have much memories of my mother.
Hmm. It is unfortunate that the person who was meant to protect you was unable to do so.
She tried her best. She was a kind soul.
Oh, she was not that kind. Ah, but I forget. You know nothing of your real mother.
My real mother.
Mm-hmm. Not the memories that you believe to be true, but the real one.
Well, I only had one mother.
That is true. You
Oh,
also
one
had
second.
one
Hold up.
father.
Hold up. There we go.
She continues to pick her flowers. Um, do you ask her anything else?
I'm gonna ask what she's talking about.
Certainly, you must have realized it by now. You're not entirely of this world.
Oh yeah, I've kind of realized that so much shit's gone on.
I'm surprised your caretaker hasn't showed himself yet. He and I don't get along very well.
Kinnear?
Is that what he's calling himself now?
That's what I know him as.
That boy was always a troublemaker. Black sheep of the family. Black goat, I suppose I should say.
I'm gonna pet Waffles the minute she says that.
What do you know of your brothers?
I don't know anything. I know I'm an only child.
He wouldn't even let you keep that? Fascinating. Would it
The
be... Go ahead.
last actual memories I have was burning the house down of my parents inside. It's the only real memories I really have.
How would you react if I told you those memories were also a fallacy?
Make me feel a little better. Less guilt.
Those were not your parents, Evangeline. Those were cultists. Members of Ganir's troop. Worshippers of his.
Interesting.
Your real father is lost to the ages. But your mother, she is somewhere out there in the sea of stars. She kind of looks up into the sky. She was always so hot-headed and free-spirited.
For some reason that feels correct.
You were taken when you were but a baby, when your mother disappeared. Do you know why I'm telling you this?
No.
Because I have a feeling soon it will be necessary for you to understand exactly what Ganir has done to you.
I know a lot of things, it's pretty fucked up.
I feel that what you think is fucked up was perhaps not of his own will, but a mistake, an error in trying to protect you.
From what?
Protect you from what he assumes is the danger of your destiny. And also, I'm assuming a bit selfishly, to keep you with him. He was always a lonely boy. Never got along very well with his brother. At this point, the goat. At this point, the goat Waffles kind of looks up at you and like looks back, and like nudges the air to leave.
Waffles, do you want to leave?
Uh-huh.
Show your manners first.
Tilts his head.
Come on, I taught you manners.
He doesn't do anything.
Okay, fine, you're being cranky right now. Guess that's the indication I must leave.
She picks up one last flower and she kind of hands it to you. I'm sure you'll learn more about yourself in due time.
I hope so.
Just remember, sometimes family does things that don't make sense initially.
Thank you for the tip. And thank you for the flower.
She goes back to kneeling down and picking flowers.
Walks away.
Are you returning to the house or are you just wandering still?
I'll wander a little longer.
Okay. So, as everybody falls asleep for the night, and Evangeline...
I have a
Oh,
full.
go ahead.
Yeah. I wanted to cast Identify on my robes
Okay.
before I go to bed.
So,
Green
you have
ring.
identified your robes. They are called the robes of the Arch Magi.
Okay.
It appears that you cannot, for some reason, attune to them at the moment.
Okay.
For the time being, the magic seems to be inert.
Okay.
What? Green ring. Green ring.
Green ring.
I passed you a green ring for you to identify at the table. Remember?
Oh right. Yeah. Trax would actually remember that.
Okay.
He has
Do you want to
pretty high
identify that?
intelligence. Yeah, he'd identify that.
Okay. You identify the ring. A strange magic emanates from it. It feels like necromancy. And as the information begins to fill your mind of what it is, this appears to be a ring of incredible power. This is what's known as a lich's ring.
Casually been walking around with that all the time. Okay.
All right.
From what you can tell about its magical effects, it appears to be a conduit for a lich's mind. It knows whatever is going on around the ring.
Okay. That's a big problem. I'm going to so you've all seen Lord of the Rings, right?
Yes.
When Gandalf first sees the Palantir, I'm gonna do the same fucking thing. I'm gonna throw a cloth over it and be like, no. I'm gonna throw it in the fucking corner.
Can I walk in the minute he does that?
Yep.
I'm in my room.
Little does
But
he
you walk
know.
so you walk into his room. Just kidding. But yeah, so you throw it into the corner.
Little does he know I have something way
chill.
worse.
A chill goes up your spine for a brief moment. As if you feel as if for the first time since you arrived in this group, you're not being watched.
This is not right. In order to help myself sleep, I'm actually going to practice some of my illusion magic before going to bed.
Okay.
I'm going to make images on the ceiling of the seat of the Magi of the city where I was.
Okay.
I'm going to try and weave illusions of the cityscape and how it changes, and then try and bend it to what I wish it should have been.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use that to calm myself and go to sleep.
Okay. Evangeline, you've arrived back at the house. Are you going to bed?
Yeah, I'm going straight to bed.
Okay. As everyone falls asleep for the night, Urag, your dreams are plagued with visions tonight. That familiar place you saw in your visions, you see it again. You can hear a heartbeat as if this place is beckoning to you.
It's the
Hand.
massive tower with the surrounding obsidian city and the huge anvil in the center with the guy made of obsidian that's showing cracks, right?
Yep.
Okay, just want to make sure I got all that down right.
Pansy, you just, as you dream, you see a pair of red eyes staring down at you. It constantly whispers promises of power if you only give in to your rage.
He's gonna pull his blankets tighter that he imagines that he has in his dream, and he's gonna just
Okay.
like fucking like ignore the shit out of it.
Okay. Evangeline,
Hello.
you see, as you dream, a palace surrounded by molten lava. Spires of this brutal black iron and gold trim surrounds this area. At its center is a large throne beset with a giant golden goat-headed god. You see Ganir in his four-armed animalistic glory. Girl, you be dying so much. What the hell be going on?
I wish I could tell you if I really knew myself. So much shit's going on. It's kind of annoying.
I'm tired of giving you all this power and you be using it like a wasteful little lass. How you not be killing your enemies yet? I give you a goat. He's great. And you fucking die anyways. And I still don't have that dagger.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. It's hard to get anything from that cranky ass goblin.
Ah, well, maybe this'll help. Flicks a coin to you.
What is this for?
Ah, you'll know when you wake up. Suddenly the dream shifts into your normal dreams. I don't know what those are, but whatever they are.
It's probably something dark and scary.
It's just waffles on a treadmill eating waffles.
Pretty fun.
Cannibalism.
Like Eggo waffles.
Waffles on a treadmill eating waffles. That's beautiful. Cody, please
No.
draw that.
Oh my goodness. You guys are crazy. So, I know we ran a little short today. We are going to end it here just because I feel like this is a great spot to stop.
Okay.
It's a good narrative beat.
For you guys,
Ooh, can I make
go
an?
ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna make a theory on Ganir and Vlad because they were talking about the black sheep of the black sheep of the family, and then I remember Vlad telling me when I made the deal with him, he had something to settle, something to settle with Ganir, and I want to assume they're brothers.
Maybe. Who knows? Who really knows?
I just
Only
imagine
the
some.
DM.
I was gonna say I have a feeling you know.
Do I?
Meanwhile, my brain's all the way over here. Like I'm imagining some punk skateboarder saying Ganir as an insult, like Gainer,
Jesus.
and that's where my imagination is at.
Jesus
But
freaking Christ, man. Like, Pansy feels at this moment in time like he can do nothing. Like, every time he gets into fucking combat, right? He goes down, right? Or he doesn't have enough spells to do anything. So he just feels useless all the goddamn time. Like,
If it makes you feel any better, the guard at the gate when you guys entered the Scaled Alliance did say this place has a lot of fucking strong people in it.
that
yeah,
is
he
fair.
did. That is
Um,
fair.
My main question I've been asking myself tonight has been, hasn't 2020 taken enough from me? Like, why? is one of the things I loved took it. And I smashed his heart, which I need to ask you clarifying questions about, by the way, because I had a
Okay.
lot of adrenaline in that moment.
So before that, real quick, just so everyone can know this, you all are level 4 now.
Ah, shit.
Oh, balls. It's about to get real, y'alls.
Take your feat or your +2, whatever. Let me know what feat you do take, though. But yeah, go ahead and ask away. What questions do you have?
So, where did the orb come from again?
So he pulled the prism out of his chest. It seemed to
Yes.
be whatever this was his source.
Yes. So that was the almost purpley crystal
That
prism thing.
surrounded that orb. Yes.
Oh, it surrounded the orb. I see. Missed that part. Because I was like, when did the orb come from? Because it came from the axe?
It is now inside the axe.
So, and by that, do you mean it's like axe head with like a protrusion? Like it would be like a ball looking down the blade? Or is it like
So it is like,
dimensionally within the axe?
so it's like this big around, and it's dimensionally inside of the axe. But
Kind of
for
like the end of
some
that one
reason,
Superman movie where they put him in the square and it's flipping through space kind of thing?
yeah, except the small orb is in like the very center of the axe head, but it's still visible even though it's inside of it. It's very strange. It's like this phantom black orb that just exists in your axe now.
Cool. I will name him Spot now. And also, what style did it refine itself into? Because I remember with Pansy, you said it went from like a crystalline maul to like more of a dwarven style. I was wondering about
So
mine as well.
it is very dwarven in style, and it almost looks like a forging hammer that has been mixed with a battle axe or a great axe. I mean,
Geet.
Wait,
It-
I get 2 more spells? What the fuck?
it counts as a smith's tools.
Okay.
I'm imagining
2
Swiss
spells?
Army
That's
knife.
pretty good.
Obsidian Swiss Army knife. Let me get the tongs out. Like,
The one with the Swiss Army knife is Trax.
That's actually what I was gonna
Yay,
ask.
Ginger!
That's actually what I was gonna ask is could I have used my thermos for the door?
As in like a
Pick the
lockpicking
lock.
string?
Yeah. Ah, damn it. I thought about that later.
So I'm leaving it kind of up to your imagination
Okay.
with that aspect. Just because I kind of like the idea that it's just this thermos that has all these fucking tools hidden away
Random
inside of it.
gadgets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, G-Man?
Ah,
Seaman!
I wish
Hola.
I had cast friends. I think that's probably my only regret from this session.
Who knows? Maybe
I'll
it
take it
wouldn't
as a
have
win.
even worked.
It might not have worked, but I could have tried it before hostilities as soon as he came around the corner, and that might have had some effect. I knew as soon as we started combat there was no way,
Yeah.
but
I don't
I'm
know.
glad we,
Sometimes the dice are on the party's side.
yeah. Well, no, like friends itself, like friends the spell, I don't have it right in front of me. Friends actually has different connotations for creatures that are hostile for you. Like it actually, if you're not in a hostile situation, it works. Yeah, so you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you. Um,
All right, I'm gonna end the stream here.
Yeah.
Say bye, everyone. Now that
Bye.
we've had
Bye.
bye,
afterthoughts.
bye, Twitch.
See you guys. Thanks for
Bye.
joining us.
We'll see you guys next time.
Like, follow. Now that's a relevant thing. Ring the bell. Yeah.
Did you guys know there's this amazing thing called Twitch Prime
Yeah.
where you can use a free
Please.
subs?
Yeah. It's Twitch Prime. Just give us subs, please. And then we can add more emotes and whatnot inside the thing.
Support your
this
D&D
stream,
campaign.
this stream was sponsored by Taco Bell.
No, it wasn't. Shut up.
Should be.
You're gonna have
Good
to.
Little Caesars!
All right. Bye bye.